Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Tap in. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Tuesday with Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Hey, happy Tuesday. Hey, God bless Tuesdays. We dissect these days of the week all the time. Tuesday's Tuesday. It is what it is. Just, hey, we're blessed to be alive. We're blessed to wake up. You know, a day of the week sucks when the first thing you say is, I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to be alive. No. I got all my health and I'm breathing. My kids are healthy. My mom and dad are healthy. So good morning. Good morning. First of all, I'm going to say the best for last. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say the best for last. I'm going to go. And no disrespect, Jay Black. I don't want to argue with you early. Jay Black, good morning. How was your day? How was your night last night?
My night was good. I'm stress-free. What are you talking about? That's my new mantra. Is that what they call a mantra?
Yeah. You're right about that. Yeah.
I'm stress-free. And that's my new thing. I'm running with it.
Yeah.
That's my motto now. And I'm hitting the ground early for 2022 on the stress-free vibe. That's what I'm on. So yeah, stress-free. It's all good.
Well, how was your night? Was it stress-free? Like how was your night?
Yes, that was a stress-free.
Was stress-free?
Night. Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah. I didn't do anything. Actually, I didn't do anything special. Got to relax.
Did you watch anything special? I did
nothing special yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. It was nothing special. It was a little football on late night. I caught like the last quarter of the football game and saw that the Chiefs were sweating it out against them New York football team Giants.
Yeah, they should have lost. Kansas City should have lost, but that's what bad teams do. Kansas City should have lost. God, if you watched the whole game, you'd be like, wow, this game should have been over. But when you're a bad team, you're a bad team.
So how are they in the game? How are they?
Because they outplayed them. They outplayed them the entire game. The entire game, they outplayed them. Like Patrick Mahomes may be the most overrated quarterback in the NFL right now. He might be the most overrated quarterback in the NFL right now.
I don't know that. I think defense has caught up to them. It's been a couple years now, and now they catch up. It's just how it go in the NFL.
It's funny. Drew Brees was in the league for 30 years.
And they had to keep reinventing themselves too. Drew was
throwing check downs for 15 years, throwing check downs.
Yeah. But people don't like the check downs. Mahomes, he want that big play. He want to go deep. He want to hold the ball like Big Ben. And go
Mahomes, they not even want to make the playoffs this year.
Stop it. The Chiefs?
Okay, yeah. I put it out there. I put it out there weeks ago. I put it out there after the second game of the season. I put it out there that they're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
Number one,
they got a tough schedule.
And the tough schedule is coming, and they should have lost last night. And I'm going to tell you what, people aren't going to address this because there are no real journalists in the NFL on ESPN and all that other stuff. Andy Reid's son died of an overdose
True.
during training camp.
True.
Now he has another son that is looking at going to jail for 20 years. If y'all think, if there was ever a man who needed a break, it's Andy Reid. He's about to lose his second son.
There's no breaks in the NFL.
F the NFL. No, there are tons of breaks. All you got to do is tap out and be like, I need a break. And I know that could be, people can say that's Andy Reid's escape. Can you imagine on your second, you're an NFL coach, you're living the dream, and now your second son, you lost your first son, and now your second son may go to jail for 20 years. Deservedly so, because he killed somebody while he was drinking and driving. That's what I'm telling you. The collapse of the Kansas City Chiefs will happen this year in front of us. And the other thing is, like, all these people in the NFL never bring up the fact that we always say, what happens to the team that loses the Super Bowl next year, Jay Black? What do those numbers say?
You brought that up. Generally, they don't make the playoffs the following year. Yeah. Statistics shows more times than not they don't. So, but yeah. So I caught the last quarter of the game, and the Chiefs pulled it out, but they 4-4. So, all is well. They may go on the run. They may not. It will be yet to be seen. Good morning, Sean Robinson. Kelly J. What up, Kelly J? Who else did we miss? Kathy Black. We saw Kathy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Shelly Wilson.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Tam. Shaquisa.
Grand Rising fam. And last
Don.
Okay. Don, what up? Good morning, Don. Oh, he a Seahawk fan. Yeah, you going through it too, even though y'all have going through it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you going through it too. But I respect the fact that you still got that Seahawk logo on there. I see that.
He's still repping.
Welcome back.
But Russell Wilson should be back. Russell Wilson, he's not season ending, so he should be back.
Russell Wilson just sitting there giggling, trying to act like he's not happy that the team struggled when he's not there.
Okay, Shawnee, you serving today. Yeah, Shawnee came back on fire.
Thank you so much, Shaquisa. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, back on the team, back on the squad. I was following her on TikTok. I said, oh, she frisky. Oh, she frisky. Old school word. I said, oh, she frisky. Yeah. In a good way and in a loving way, that B word is back. Oh, yes, she is. Shoulders out. Breast is perky. Y'all make some noise. How was your night, Shawnee Scott? How was your night? How
about her month?
How about my what?
Like, how about your last 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Like, we ain't seen you in 4 weeks.
Yeah, your last 4 weeks been crazy, huh?
Man, they were rough. I think we had about like 6 weeks now. 8 weeks. It was crazy. But no, last night I had to get the girls ready. They got one of them has a field trip today. So we were running around getting that stuff done.
So you right back to being mom.
Right.
Man, listen, I had to be mom from the hospital bed. Like, it was crazy. I was like, dang, I ain't got nobody that can take care of some of this stuff for me with them.
No.
Mom never stopped.
Shawty had the platinum package of COVID. She ain't had a regular package. She had the platinum package of COVID. It came with a side of oh, this shit is serious. Like, that's what it came. It came with tons of sides. Like, you know how you get sides and you go somewhere and you got that person who wants the main meal but get a bunch of sides. This COVID came with a lot of sides. It had us very nervous.
Yeah.
It obviously had her very nervous. And so when did you start realizing, okay, what was the worst part?
The worst part wasn't the COVID, because they got rid of that kind of quick.
Dang.
It was the pneumonia. And then the worst part and the best part was realizing who really had your back. I found out who I could really depend on during this time.
Just want to apologize now.
Y'all were good.
Not my bad.
But y'all held it down. I was watching all your shows. Me and the girls went back and watched some of them.
That's what you get for counting on me. That's what you get. I'm telling you, people who count on me get disappointed.
I'm a big disappointment.
I'm a big disappointment. But I mean, hey, maybe that's the reason why, certain things happen. And you get to see people for who they are, and and stuff
and
like that.
To arrange your life, and it's like, oh, okay. So I know I don't need to focus on this no more. I need to work on this over here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but that is brilliant. That's brilliant. Like, honestly, like, things happen and you go like, I don't know why they happen, but you got to reestablish who is it that you're gonna actually give a damn about. And so when you started feeling better? Because Stacey has COVID. So I know we talked to, did Shawnee was on the show when we talked about this? She wasn't on the show, right?
No.
So Stacey has COVID. And she's barricaded. Yeah, don't. And she's barricaded upstairs. Well, I'm not there now, but I was there all week. So she's barricaded upstairs. And I was sitting there like, oh, damn, it's about to go down. But none of us, the kids and me, we all tested negative, which I thought was weird. Because I was like, we was all in the same area. And, the droplets. Well, I know Stacey put some droplets in my mouth. So listen. I don't know how we didn't get. I don't know how we weren't positive. We took 2 tests. So she just had the sweats and the chills, but she didn't get the pneumonia.
See, I didn't have the sweats. I didn't have a fever. I never had the chills. My appetite didn't go anywhere. My taste buds were working fine.
Oh, you can still taste and smell everything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to eat. Like in the hospital, I'd be like, when are y'all bringing my food? It was the pneumonia that was so bad for me. Like COVID, they treated that quick. Like that was gone.
Crazy.
But I didn't have fever. I didn't have none of that. My oxygen was low. I was down to like 68%. So if you like, that's why I wasn't talking on the phone, because I couldn't talk. It was just too. That was too much energy to exert, and then I'd be winded. So we had to get me back to a point to where, like even in the house, where I could just walk from the door to my room without, being out.
Did you get to the ventilator? Did you get to that stage?
No, just oxygen.
Oxygen is enough, but I didn't know if you got to the damn. Okay. All right, get on the IG live, y'all. Get on. Send me the joints. But now I look at you and you're like, that was a weird thing about this. Welcome to Mike and Shawn the Takeover Legends, y'all. Shawn, you were on here and you were all dressing the way you were dressing. You were sparkling and everything like that. And I was like, okay, she's good. Then the next day she has COVID and she's gone. And now you're back. So when did you turn the corner? Like, when was the thing where you were like, okay, I'm good now?
I think Thursday. Well, I don't know.
This past Thursday?
I think it was Thursday I woke up. And yeah, because I was going to come on Friday, right? Yeah. Right. So Thursday I woke up and I was like, oh, I feel like me today. Maybe we can do this. And I just started doing everything. Well, some stuff I didn't have a choice.
Right.
I had to.
Failure of people who are around. There were certain people who failed you.
And then money. Because I'm an entrepreneur. So when you don't have sick days. Month, it was like, okay, the rent due, the car note due. But like y'all came through, so for some stuff, y'all held the media room down. So I mean, different people did different things, and it's it is what it is. Like I tell my girls, it is what it is. You just got to do it. I can sit here and cry about it, but I mean, it is what it is, and it's gonna be okay. It's all right. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, so it's all good.
Yeah, good. She's back, y'all. She's back, goddamn. She's back. She's back.
Yay!
She's back, and we can play again. Countdown for Shawnee's birthday. Your birthday's coming up. Send her love. Put up the Cash App. When's your birthday coming up?
Next Tuesday.
So we're at the Cash Apper, and we'll put that up there. We'll promote our birthday. And listen, Cash App, we're gonna promote it for real. So just get clear with that. My night last night, I went to the airport at 4:00 in the morning to start my journey yesterday, coming from Philly to Texas, and I landed here in Texas because I didn't know I had booked the craziest layover ever, and I landed here like at 7:30 at night. So I started like 3:30, 4:30 in the morning, whatever, and left and landed here, and I just So the worst, one of the top 5. Oh, good morning, people. Good morning. Welcome back, Shawnee. Ashley, what's good? One of the worst things you can have is a nightmare Lyft driver, right? Mm-hmm. And yesterday I got the nightmare Lyft driver, and he's a super nice older man. Super nice Hispanic older man. But he was the worst Lyft driver in the history of the world.
Why do we always put race when we identify somebody? It was a black guy. It was a white dude, Hispanic male.
Because I have to
you can visualize it.
Yeah, so you can paint the picture, but also realize why I didn't say anything during the night and why I kept patient. Because how I was raised. Number one, I'm Puerto Rican. So number one, this old Hispanic man, I was like, older. He looks great for his age. Older, smooth as hell. The first thing was him finding me at the airport, right? I see the dot. I'm the green dot. Mm-hmm. And I see he's the car. And I say, you're passing me. Right? We finally got to the phone call where I'm like, yo, you're passing me. and he passed me, all right? And he went all the way to the airport, other side of the airport, went all the way back. And I was like, okay, listen, I have this hoodie on. I have this on. I jumped in the middle of the street. I'm going to wave my hand. Put your hazard lights on. I'm like, okay, cool. So he gets there, and I'm like, finally, I got him. Is it a Chevrolet Traverse? Is it Traverse?
Yeah.
Is it Traverse? So I get in. And
Traverse.
That's what it is. Traverse. So when I get in, he goes, I went by you, and I say, whatever he said. I said, what? He went by me. He said, yeah. I said, are you Mike? And I was like, no, you didn't. Like, you did not. Like, I was talking to you on the phone, right? And he was like, no. I saw it. So I'm like, this is weird. But I said, just go. Nothing weird. I said, just go. His cell phone was in the cup holder, right? Which means he kept looking down to look at the instruction and then looking back up. So I said, yo, I know how to get home. Like I got it. Like if you just like I know the white lady, and I knew that I should have said the white lady. Anybody who talks to me, I call the GPS the white lady. I
do too. I can admit that. Mm-hmm.
But I know that's gonna confuse. I should have known that would confuse him because he was like the white lady. The white lady. I said, no, not. I'm not talking. No, I'm talking about your phone. Your phone.
Oh God.
So I said, go ahead. That trip says so on the list it says 10 minutes. I hear the white lady tell him, stay to the right, 360. Stay to the right, 360. Stay to the right, 360. And I watch him blatantly just go to the left. This white lady said 360 at least 5 times. Stay to the right, 360. Stay. And we go to, now I know it's extended time. My team is playing. I just want to get home to watch the football game, right? That's all I want to do. Get home. Now we lost. Now I realize every time the white lady says, I guess he doesn't know what 500 feet feels like. Because every time she said make a left at 500 feet, he would immediately start looking for a left. Like I'm like, it's 500 feet. And immediately 10-minute ride. We are now on 16 minutes and we are somewhere going around. And I say, listen, turn your phone off. Well, don't turn it off because I know you can't. Just listen to me. I will get us back to where we got to go. I will get us back to where we. I even missed the part in the airport. It took us time to get out the airport, right? So I finally get him all the way back. And we're on the right route now, right? So I said, listen, there's construction here and the GPS. And I'm saying it's slow as hell. Like he's got some type of real disability. I'm like, there is construction. The GPS has been acting up for a while. It's not adapting to what's going on. So you have to listen to me. He's like, I have to what? I said, you have to listen to me. I have to listen to you. Yes. I said, you're going to get off at this exit right here. Dog, if I could have grabbed the steering wheel, I would have grabbed it and just moved it to. I don't know why this dude would not listen. I was like, to the right here. So we get off. I said, there's a Wendy's. You're going to make a left. Wendy's? There's a Wendy's? Yes, but you're going to. All right, I'm sorry about the landmark. Just make a left. Just right here. Make a left, and you're going to make another left. And that left is dangerous. There's construction. Make a left, make another left. He says, okay, we make a left. I know this construction area is dangerous. The light is bright red. I said make a left, and he decided he was going to risk our lives to make this left. He was not going to stop. He was not going to stop. He was not, like we were mid making a left. The light was bright red. Oh and he made God. And I said, yo. I said, this was, oh my God. I just knew it was going to get sideswiped. I already knew it was coming. Like I knew it was coming so much, I moved from my side of the car in the back. I moved to the middle because I assumed the car was going to hit us because the light had been red for so long, right? I said, all right, listen. Once again, it's construction. We're going to go. There are flags right there. There are flags right there. You just got to make a right. This is how I had to talk to him, y'all. I'm not saying this to be funny. I literally had to talk to him like this. You just got to make it right. I had to keep in his ear. You just got to make it right. You just got to make it right. And I see him not slowing down. He's not slowing down for the right. I said, dude. And once again, I was raised correctly. I know this older man is older, and he's not being disrespectful.
How much older?
He's probably in his 70s.
Oh, well, there you go.
So Shawnee and Jay, you know how fast this squeaky voice gets loud. I was like this.
In his 70s, driving.
Just make it right. Just make it right. Just make it right. Just make it right.
What up, Queen?
Well, finally, he made the right, and then when we're going to the gate at the apartment complex. For the one time in the world, the damn gate works. So I'm like, God damn. Now I gotta tell him what the code is.
Oh Lord!
I said, and then I saw a car coming, so I was like, you know what? Never mind.
Let me just get out and walk right here.
I was about to walk out and just put it in myself. But I saw a car coming, so I was like, just go to the gate. The car coming, they're gonna trigger it off. We'll be fine. He starts creeping on the gate like he thinks that our car is supposed to trigger off the gate. And I'm going, don't do that. The car in front of us is going to trigger off. Just stop. He keeps creeping.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, what are we doing?
I think I can make it. I think I can make it.
No, but he's acting like his car is going to trigger the gate to open.
Okay. So no, yeah.
We on the other side. He act like the gate opens up, right? The gate opens up. I'm still staying calm. I'm like, at the stop sign, make a right. I swear on everything. God, I wish I would have videotaped it. I said, at the stop sign, make a right. I said it this loud. At the stop sign, make a right. He blatantly put his left signal light on. When we went to the stop sign, I was like, what he? And I still didn't yell. I said, sir, why would you? He's in the middle of making a left. I said, why would you make a left? I told you 5 times to make a right. So he stops the car. He puts it in reverse. And now there's a car behind us honking a horn. He puts it in reverse. I was like, geez, you got to be kidding. This is good. So I was like, okay, all right.
30 minutes later. Good.
No, dog. I'm literally 4 minutes. I'm literally like 2 minutes from my apartment building. I said, just make this left. He makes the left. I said, do you see that building right there? And I'll point. Like I'm over his shoulder right now. That building right there is my building. Right? He goes, that's your building right there? I said, that's my building right there. That's your building right there? That's your building right there? I said, that's my building right there. I swear on everything I love. That's my building right. We drive right by the building. As I'm saying, that's my building right there. And that's what I just said. Stop the car. I said, and dog, I said, sir, thank you so much.
I'm good right here.
Thank you. Dog, mind you, I'm just coming off a trip. So I got the big bag. I got the little bag. And I'm like, just right. He goes right here. And I'm like, yes, sir. Right. I kept all the composure I had. I said, yes, sir. Right here. He says, okay, well, you have a nice night. I said, you have a nice night. Be safe. And this is the thing that kills me. He follows no directions, Joe. I'm still grabbing stuff. And he hits the gas a little bit. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah. I said, Eric, have a good day. I still tipped him, y'all. I still tipped him.
How much did you give him? How much you give him?
I tipped him $7.
Oh, that's a good tip.
I wouldn't have gave a what? You tip for service.
Oh, Jay.
No, I don't. 70 years old plus driving and put me through all that, and I gotta walk. So I'm penalized, and I'm gonna give a tip
for his grandkids. He might. You never know.
What? Yeah, he not doing Lyft driving simply because he wants to go out.
Y'all, you're bugging. And you gave a tip. Wow, I commend you for that.
Trying to make Christmas for the grandkids.
I did. Somebody said I should have gotten out and walked. I did. I got out and walked because I couldn't take it. It was the most amazing. Like when I came into my apartment, I literally had to like chill and just sit on the couch for a few minutes because I haven't had my patience tested like that. Like since my kids would test my patience like that.
Cram said you should have just hit up Kelly J. You know she drives.
I should have hit up Kelly. I should have. You're absolutely. I should have got you to. And every time I come home and I'm at the airport, I'm calling Kelly.
Yeah, shout out to Kelly J. Kelly sent me a hoodie. I gotta wear it and take a picture and do a TikTok and stuff in it. But she sent me one of her hoodies for.
Jay Bro said he's still trying to get home right now. He's still trying. Don't say that, y'all. That's not funny.
Well, you gave him a tip, so I guess he.
No, I felt so bad. I felt bad because I'm like, he's not out. You know, some people are out there simply because they like to be out and they like to stay busy. He wasn't out there because he wanted to stay busy. So I forgot. Hold up. Oh my God. I forgot the one part of the whole thing. Oh my God. This dude, hey Mo.
Yeah.
Hey Mo.
Oh, we got our shoulders out so fast.
Yeah. This is the one thing I forgot, y'all. This is the one thing I forgot to. Oh my God, I forgot. We're coming. We've already been lost for like 15 minutes.
Lost?
We're coming. Yeah, this is my Lyft driver nightmare. Stay up. We can't catch you up now, sweetie.
I'm up. I'm jumping in. It's like double dutch. Just tag me. Come on.
So the old man says he has to use the restroom.
Oh God.
I can't make this up, y'all. The Lyft driver, he's like 70, and I can't make this up. He says he has to use the restroom.
Wait, he wasn't trying to ask when he got to your destination to use yours, right?
No, it was like it has to happen.
In the middle of the drive?
In the middle of the drive. So I said, listen. I said, just listen to me. Now, what is the one place I know where the restroom's at? Like 7-Eleven. So we pass the 7-Eleven. Everything in my brain is I know 3 bars that are right off the route that I can get him in the bathroom, right? But I'm not going there, right? I said, I'm not. I don't even want. No, I'm good. I said, just get off here, get off there. And there's a hookah spot. There's a hookah spot off of 360 by this massage place, which don't ask me why I know about the massage place because it's none of your business. But there's a hookah spot that's a sports bar. Mm-hmm. And I say, go in there. And he looks at me like I'm setting his ass up. Like he looks at me like I'm setting him up.
So that was part of your journey. You stopped so you could use the bathroom too.
Oh, we stopped. No, he used the bathroom and I had to walk into the hookah spot. Once again, I was raised the right. I was raised the right way because I've never been in this hookah spot. I don't know what pops off in here. I just know it's always been a lot of people, but it's a dark little spot. They got TVs. I've never been in. And I said, let me just walk in with y'all.
So you got out to protect him to go walk.
Yes, I'm a 70-year-old that I act like I'm a big dude. I'm like, dog. I walk in there and there's hookah all over the place. So hookah smoke all over the place. There's like 3 chicks and 4 dudes or whatever. There's one chick who knows who I am. I can tell. She gave me the look. And I was like, ain't this by the bitch? Now the word is out. Mike was at the hookah spot. But it's a BYOB, and there's a liquor store connected to it.
Oh, wow.
So they bring their liquor in there.
Yes.
I don't even know old man's name. I'm like, yo, we just need the bathroom. I said we.
And bathroom security at this point.
And the bartender said we. I should have never said we. I said, yo, we just need to know where the bathroom's at. We? He's like, yeah, right there. So the old man goes, I'm sitting there watching people smoke hookah. And I just want to tell him this is a Lyft drive. And I was like, dog, this is a hilarious movie. This is a hilarious movie right here. He pees. Dog, when he pees, mind you, all my stuff is in his car. So I'm like, I really should have asked him for the keys, right? I should give me the keys. But then he would have got nervous. I'm trying not to make this dude nervous. He's in that bathroom. He's in that bathroom for enough time where you're like, you didn't have enough time to do number 2. But you are taking more time than a number 1.
Well, they say if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
I don't know. I don't know if he's washing his hands. I don't know, because some people do extra. Like when I'm on a plane and I use the bathroom on a plane, I know people think I'm doing more because I wash my hands crazy. Because the bathroom on an airplane is disgusting. Like I hate how small it is. So I wind up overwashing my hands. I'm sitting there like, God damn. I said, all right. So that was another part of the story that y'all didn't know.
Yo, this is a skit. That's a movie. Like, that's a skit. Mm-hmm. Like, you got in a 10-minute Uber ride or Lyft or whatever, and now you ride all around.
It was at least 30 minutes, Jake. It was at least a 30-minute ride, though.
Now you stop in the bathroom. But you get out.
He got to use the restroom.
But you get out to go make sure that this 70-year-old is okay.
Because I feel crazy sitting in the car. Like, I felt crazy sitting in the car without the keys. I saw him he's leaving with the keys. Like, no, it was so, I told Stacy this. And Stacy was like, she looked at me like.
Only you.
That didn't happen. No, it did happen. But I will say this about this cool old man. This old man is cool as hell because when you looked at him walking out the bathroom, he fit in. Like, he was confident on everything he did. Like, the dude who pointed to the bathroom, he said bye to the dude. Like, he was confident. He was like, thank you for the bathroom. I can't even do his accent. Like, I can't even do his Spanish accent. Man,
I bet he was.
Thank you for the bathroom, and let's go. He looked at me like, let's go. Bitch, I don't even know you.
You his nephew.
I'm his nephew. And we really did look related. Like, we were really like, dog, this was my damn dad. That we went into the hookah place.
Yeah, most on some shake it twice or something.
That's what I tell my son every day when you go in the bathroom. You take it too long. What you doing in there? You shake it more than once or twice. You playing with it. Let's go.
Well, sometimes you look in the mirror.
Good morning.
You know, sometimes
Good
you
morning,
look in the mirror.
GV. Good morning, Stacy.
Sometimes you get caught in the mirror and you catch yourself, but I don't even know his name. I wish I could.
That's hilarious.
That was the longest.
I feel like only Michael. Yes, Queen Born. Only Michael Shawn will go through something like this. Only Mike. Like, you don't hear stories like this from regular folk. Only Mike.
Regular Uber riders. Regular Lyft riders.
Hold on. I'll give you 30 seconds real quick. The lady who was the head flight attendant on Frontier, white lady, she gets on the telephone and she does a whole skit. Y'all not gonna believe me. Y'all think I'm making this up. I should record this stuff.
No,
but
I think you made that up. And the whole
you think I made that up?
Getting out, going to the bathroom. Come on, like. But go ahead.
I get on Frontier. I'm in seat 5D. Pause. I'm in seat 5D. This lady grabs the phone and she does a skit. She literally has a routine. Like, she's practiced this. Mm-hmm. Like, she talks about Cowboy fans because we're going to Dallas. She got jokes, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. She got jokes. No, she got jokes. She got set up to jokes. And then she has a closing, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what is going on? And nobody's gonna believe me, but anybody who was on the flight from Orlando that left at 5:08 and landed in DFW at 7 something knows that when she was done, this lady literally, and this was hilarious, she said, normally when I get done doing that, people applaud me. Oh, you guys aren't gonna applaud. I said, I'm at a comedy, and everybody in the plane started clapping. I said,
because they wanted to go.
What are we doing? And I clapped. All right. So anyway.
Yeah. B Holiday. I never heard that shake it twice thing when most.
I never heard it twice. That's what my dad always say. So every time my son go in the bathroom, I said, "You shake it more than twice. You're playing with it. Let's go."
I mean, I get what he's saying. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
But shake it more than twice. Twice is a lot. Like, twice is a lot. I mean, twice ain't a lot. Twice is just a shake. You shake.
But that was an interesting night in Uber ride.
It was Lyft. Don't even blame it on Uber. It was Lyft.
Different type of ride. J Black.
So they hire everybody. So is that a certain age you shouldn't be driving? If you're 70 plus, I guess you gotta get a different license.
That's ageism. No, that's ageism, Jay. You can't do that.
Fuck that. Listen, Jay said exactly what I was thinking. Fuck that. Listen, I was in the car and I realized at that moment anybody can be a Lyft or Uber driver. They don't even take a road test. Like, think about it. You're about to drive people for a living and you don't even have to take a test.
You got a license and you have a driver's license. I'm pretty sure you go through orientation.
They got a license 50 plus years ago. That's when they probably got their license.
So I know a person who just went. They said just go on the app and you become a Lyft driver, and you do.
Go.
Yeah, and you go. You're Squid Games, and you just pop off like you're out of there. There ain't no way in the world. All right. What time is it? 6:46. Wow. Oh man. There's a whole gang of stuff going on. I've been with my family the entire time for like a week and a half.
How do you feel after that?
No, I feel fine. Like, then I gotta tell you the story about Stacy having me on demand. Yo, this chick got me back for anything that I've ever done in this relationship. Yo, I was on demand. Jay, have you ever been on demand for your wife? Like on demand? Have you ever been in a situation where whatever she asked for, you have to go get it now? You okay, Shawn? Are you good?
Bypassing the honey-do list. You on call.
You muted, Shawnee.
You're muted, Shawnee.
No, the girls are leaving for school. I had to get them a driving service to take them to school and bring them home. So they just
okay.
Not Lyft, not the 70-year-old.
Okay, so Jay, has your wife ever had you on demand where she asked you for something and you have no choice but to get it at that moment? There, now. That's my clap for chop. Chop is racist.
I like that.
Chop.
So Stacey had you on demand. So
I'm asking you, have you ever been on demand? Shawnee, has anybody had you on demand where somebody was sick, that somebody went,
hell no.
She had COVID. Whatever she asked for on FaceTime, I had to make sure it happened.
I'm sure I had to at some point be a helpful husband and a provider of that kind. I'm sure
on demand. I'm saying, what has she asked you for that she had to be like, I need this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. I need it now. Chop.
That sounds like you was making a sandwich. I only want a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of oil, not too much oil, some salt and pepper, vinegar. Don't forget the oregano. And I want it cut in half. Matter of fact, I can't eat half. I need it cut in fours. That's what that sounds like.
So Jay, that would be no, right? That would be no. That's no.
I'm sure she asked me to go to Walmart, get some cheese or something, and I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know. It had to be stuff. I don't think it's probably on your level where somebody's sick.
24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours it is.
Yeah, I don't think it was that.
Every day, 24 hours.
Well, in her defense, you did tell her that the kitchen was shut down at 11:30, Michael Shawn.
Yes, I did.
Which was foul.
Because there has to be some structure in this.
That was bad. No, that was bad.
I agree with Jay. That was bad. Like
Michael Jackson bad. Yeah, that was bad.
She said, bring me a glass of ice like she was in the hospital. She said, I just need a glass of ice. 24 hours, yo. That's why.
But what's wrong with that? That sounds like it's normal stuff. You need the ice to chew.
Yes.
Her mouth might have been dry because they kept bringing me ice, but I don't eat ice. So I was like,
I'm an ice eater. I think Jay's an ice eater.
This is why Jay don't eat.
No, you don't like ice, Jay?
I don't eat ice. The only time I ate ice, if I start eating ice, then I'm pregnant.
Flag on the play.
That's
the only time I eat ice is when I'm pregnant.
Ooh.
Ice.
I eat about 2 extra large cups of Wawa ice a day.
Why do you eat so much ice? How low is your iron?
It has to be the soft kind, though.
You got sick of
How do you get soft ice? Where do you get soft ice?
From Wawa, from Sonic. They got the pellet ice, and then I just
get that soft
myself. Ice? Yes, and I brought myself one of those pellet ice machines that sit on top of the counter. Yes, my name is Mo, and I eat ice, and I have a problem. Hello, everybody.
No, but see that whole ice thing of what you're saying right now. Yeah. That whole ice thing shows how picky you are. You mother are so picky.
No, it's got to be certain ice, Mike.
No, when you're picky on ice, you know what ice is? Ice is water, right? That has been frozen, and then it freezes into ice. There's no such thing as soft ice.
Yes, it is. It's pellet ice, the ice from the hospital. Like
the ice in the snow cone is soft.
Yes, it's certain ice is different. It got different textures. Yeah. Then you got that rough ice that mess up the root of your mouth. You don't want that. No.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Big pieces of ice. Or the bag of ice, that's nah. Unless it's a bag of ice from Sonic.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got an ice maker on my fridge, but I like the
crushed ice.
Crushed pellet,
crushed ice.
Soft pellet ice.
People.
The kind when you talking, you can move it around in your mouth.
But you know what? You can be that picky when you're the one getting the ice. This is what irritates my life. When you are picky about something, you can be that picky when you're the person getting it. When somebody else is getting it, you cannot be that goddamn picky.
She can have a request. She's sick, man.
I don't give up. I did it, Jay. I did it all day and all night. That's why I closed the goddamn kitchen. I said the kitchen is closed. I called her in the face. I said the kitchen is closed.
Nah, that wasn't right.
That was not nice.
Yeah, I'd say he was filed for that.
11:30. Let me tell you something. When she's healthy, let me tell y'all something. This is what I know. I'm not wrong. When she's healthy, do you know nobody will write down her order? When we get takeout, I say, everybody write down an order. And everybody's like, I'm not going to. Because mom is going to be the most difficult order. Dog, yes. I literally, when I get takeout for the family, I make Stacy actually talk to the person herself. I can't even order her shit. Because even the people are like, they're like shocked. Like, are you kidding me? Like, go get it. Go.
Well, if she's paying for it, shouldn't she get what she wants? What's the problem with being picky about what you want when you ordering?
Who what?
Okay, you know what she means, but still.
Who what?
Oh my gosh, I can't take you. I cannot.
No, sometimes you have to stop being so damn picky on everything. Y'all be so picky, like, and y'all act like life won't be satisfied if y'all don't get the certain onions chopped in a certain way and grilled in a certain, like, really, like, life is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we have choices.
Mm-hmm. I mean, grilled onions don't taste the same as them chopped up thick, fat onions on your burger. Or if you eating a hot dog and you want like some sauerkraut and your onions and your chili, you want it laid a certain way. So when you bite into it, it pop a certain way in your mouth.
Do you know how much time y'all have wasted in life trying to figure that out? In life. And Jay the worst. That's why Jay ain't talking about it.
I'm sitting there thinking because Lady Q, you order a little Wendy's burger or whatever, and they forget to take the bacon, the pickles off. She have a heart attack. I'm like, just take the pickles off and keep it pushing. No, we got pickle juice on it.
Off.
He doesn't want to taste it.
It got pickle juice now on it. What?
People, you are not spending. Understand, you get what you pay for. You pay $10. You're not at a high fashion level 5-star restaurant. You're at Wendy's where a 17-year-old is taking your order. What are we doing?
They need to pay attention. Yeah, you tell them.
Nobody cares. And nobody cares.
Well, fine. Now I got an extra burger, then fine, because I'm not turning back around. So fine, this is what it is.
Oh, Jay Black, you one of those, huh?
Yeah, I'm not turning because they had pickles on it.
Oh no, I'm not turning back either. No, you crazy.
Like I'm not. Just be mad. We had to figure out something else on the way.
Go ahead. I'll grab you a slice of pizza. I wish I would go back.
That's terrible.
Because I said no pickles and they put I said plain and they put pickles and
because you want your shit the way that you want it. You don't like that. That's what you pay for.
So go pay for real. Go pay real
pickles on my burger.
So go pay real money. Go pay real money.
That was real money.
No, it wasn't.
What fake money is if Wendy's, you got to get them real money. I ain't never heard.
And the people making your food don't give a damn. And we keep banging our head against the wall, going to Wendy's. Sorry, Wendy's, because I love Wendy's. Wendy's my favorite. Like,
I mean, you been to Chick-fil-A lately? You see how much them combo meals add up to?
I totally do. And Chick-fil-A is owned by people that they know they trick to whatever. Their customer service is elite. Mm-hmm. But that is the anomaly. That is not the regular. Mm-hmm. That is there's no way I'm asking people on a McDonald's drive-through to make sure that I said no onions.
On half the burger.
On half the burger, I want no onions. And I want cheddar cheese. Bitch, we at McDonald's. There is no cheddar cheese at McDonald's. There's McDonald's cheese here.
Yeah, it'd be crazy stuff. Yeah.
No, we really do have to realize where we at right now. There is nobody in there right now that is finishing their lifetime being like, I want to stay working here. All this is like, I work there. get your $10-12 an hour, and now somebody want to say, can I get number one, an orange drink with light ice? Ice.
I will say this.
Yeah, light ice.
Cheesesteaks.
You know how subjective light ice is?
Cheesesteaks with fried onions, I do get irritated because I don't eat fried onions. And it's hard to pull all of them out. You're never gonna catch them.
But we
all.
Ain't turning around. You gonna eat this?
No,
you gonna turn around.
Take them
out. Right, yes.
Take them out.
But that ain't fast food in the drive.
I ain't going back. No, I'm not going back. I'm not going back for that either.
That ain't no high class restaurant,
right?
No,
you're absolutely right, Shawnee. You absolutely right.
I do get it. I had to think about it. I do get a little bougie with my cheesesteak.
You are absolutely right.
I didn't ask for fried onions.
It's a goddamn cheesesteak.
Yeah, I didn't ask for fried onions though. I can't take all of them out. I tried.
Who the hell don't eat onions on a cheesesteak anyway? What's wrong with you?
I don't.
See, now you judging lifestyle.
Jay Black from Philly, he know them onions better be chopped up in that meat.
I don't. Pause. But no, I'm good with the onions.
No, it's rare that I'm too picky. Like it's too picky. Like it's too picky, y'all. Like every once in a while, you gotta stop and pause for a second. Like, yo, I'm really being picky. Yeah, the orange drink with light ice. First of all, let me go back to that orange drink with light ice. It's subjective what light ice is to you. Like I remember when my dad had the masturbation talk with me, right? My dad came down with a cigarette, and he said, "Your mom saw something in your underwears and whatever." And I was like, "Okay," I was bugging. I told y'all the story before, but then he said, "It's natural." And I was like, "Cool." He said, "Just don't do it too much." What is too much? It's subjective. What is light ice? Is light ice half the cup, a quarter of the cup? What is the ice?
You are not comparing light ice to masturbation.
Yes, because it's subjective. It's subjective. Because is masturbating 2 times a day bad? Is that too much? Is 3 times? Is 4 times?
Yeah, I don't know, Dad.
I don't know.
Mike went left with this one.
I'm all the way in.
But the people making it know what the hell light ice is.
Yeah, they just put a little ice in there.
I don't get it.
Yes.
That's enough to keep it cold.
Yeah.
See, just enough to keep it cold.
That's light ice.
That's light ice, just enough to keep it cold.
Yes.
Yeah. So how's somebody else supposed to know this? How about light ice?
Your drink know it.
How about light ice? It's not enough to keep it cold. It's to keep it cold, but not cold. Like, like that's what it is.
You one of those difficult drive-through people.
Tam,
that's difficult.
Tam, you're a simple-minded person. Masturbation analogy was perfection because it's all subjective on what you think. Some people think things are funny, and then some people think what you think is funny, what I think is funny is total different things. I'm just saying. What is light ice? I'm just trying to get to the point.
Light ice is less than half. It's less than half of half. So it's a half a cup, and then you got half of that. That's light ice.
Craziest shit I've ever heard. It's less than half.
They don't fill it all the way up to the top and then put the drink in.
So it's a quarter.
But why don't they just say? So that should be the request. Give me a quarter ice.
That's my perception. I don't know everybody.
Perception.
You could be 3.
But he got more experience than everybody in the.
Yeah,
he got more experience than all of us do.
Yeah.
I worked at McDonald's.
Did you ever say? Did anybody ever ask you for a quarter ice?
No, they asked for light ice, and I worked at McDonald's. And
so, what was your light ice? How high did your light ice go?
I just hit the thing one time.
See,
that's that floating ice. That's the.
Hold up. This is what I'm talking about. Shawnee didn't do nothing wrong there, right? She didn't do nothing wrong. She did that was common sense. Light ice, I tap it once. But this is what I'm talking about when y'all go to McDonald's and y'all want some efficient, like, to the point stuff. This is what y'all get. When you said light ice in the McDonald's, they go like, tap it once. There's no philosophy behind that. It's just tap it once.
Well, you know what? At the McDonald's I worked at, they had a machine, so you could tell it. You could tell it light ice or a full cup. You just push the button. That's what I liked about working in
McDonald's. How much is like
How
much is like ketchup? How much is like ketchup?
Like
Get the hell out of here.
Well, the ketchup in the packet. They don't.
No. When you go, I just like ketchup. How much is that? How much is that? How much?
But Shawn is right.
On the burger or something. I don't know. I ain't worked back there with the food. I was on a drive-through.
She ain't make it to the fries, Mike. She don't.
You start on the fries.
Okay, hold up.
You start on the hash browns and the fries. Yeah.
I've never.
Well, I was.
I didn't know that. I thought it was backwards.
They knew what I was doing. But do people do that to get more liquid beverage? Yeah, of course. That was blacks and Hispanics created that. No ice because they wanted more of the.
And at pizza, we used to tell everybody, the crew, to fill it up darn near to the top because you're getting less. It fills up. And I remember back in the day, used to tell all our people, make sure you fill that cup up with ice. It works. And
was that saving you money? I just want to know, was that putting more money in your check?
That was the company thing back then. I don't know.
It
has to.
Make sure you
was a company man, homie. You was a company man.
Fill them cups up. Put the ice and fill it up.
Why?
Because you're getting less syrup is being used in product, and you're getting $4 for it, and
Did you get a bonus? Did you get a bonus?
I don't even know if I got bonuses back.
You ain't get no bonus for that. You ain't. Oh, we've been saving scissors.
Well, overall, I'm sure the company did because you're saving money, which helps your overhead and your OCF and your cost of goods and all that stuff. And you're able, so I'm sure it did.
What kind of loss prevention formula is that?
Yeah. That's
okay. All right. So here's the angle to this. This is what irritates me. And then I'm gonna go to every square on here.
Mm-hmm.
When people are overly picky, it just bothers me. When it's just overly picky about shit, like it puts me in the worst mood. When people are just we hear, why are we being this picky? Like even, okay, I'm an expert at drinking. Expert. I used to love people who used to spend 10 minutes asking, what do you have on your top shelf? For what? We just here to get drunk. Like, what? You gonna get drunk on the top shelf, the middle shelf, the bottom shelf, the Section 8 shelf. Like, none of this alcohol that you drink, none of this alcohol that you drink, are you ever going to drink it and go, that was good? That's not what alcohol does.
So, I don't believe all alcohol is created equal, though, Mike.
It's all created equal. All of it. Because you're just there for it to do one thing. To change how your mindset is. That's all is there for. It's just to make you feel differently than what you were feeling before. That's all it was. I swear I could give you, if there was any way I could just give you a piece of gum. And I said, this gum is the equivalent of a double shot of Hennessy. Just chew it. And you'd be like, nah, I want a double shot of Hennessy. It does the same thing.
It's not the same experience.
Gum does?
No, I'm saying if I gave you anything to get you to say, why are you drinking, Mo? Why are you drinking? Why are you drinking? Why? Why do you have drinks, Shawnee? Why? Jay Black, why y'all drinking? I want to know.
Because I have to escape. Shoot. Look, I need a break.
That's a great answer. Next. Who's next?
Why do I drink?
Yeah, why do you drink?
Relax.
Yeah.
Calm myself down, stop overthinking about things that I'm going to do next year, 2 years from now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Your therapist is going to be busy. Go ahead, Jay Black. Your turn. Why you drink?
Well, it depends on the circumstance. It depends.
Go ahead.
Like sometimes you're drinking for liquid courage. Sometimes you're drinking just because you want to get a little light buzz. And sometimes you're drinking because you just like, whatever. It's one of them weeks. I just want to wild out and whatever. So it really depends on the circumstance, and that's going to dictate, how much that you drink and why you drink.
So what I'm saying is, like, no matter what I give you, if it creates that emotion and creates that, you're good.
I need it to taste good, though. I'm not just going to be drinking just to be drinking.
How about if I give you something that's just water, but it gives you the same reaction? Just water. Like, if I gave you this bottle right here, it gives you the same same effect.
I'm not gonna want it. I'm gonna ask you guys if you got something else. Like,
you see the pickiness? Yeah. I'm saying you just drink this. It's gonna give you the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't just drink anything. Like it need to taste good.
No, you do just drink
enjoyable.
anything. No, but you do just drink anything. Yeah.
I don't know, moodiness or something.
Whoa, all right, Mo. That's what we do.
No, I'm saying we've all had some drinks that we've
had moments where we like,
I'm just saying,
good, but yeah.
But that's called over picky. If I just give you this bottle of water and I say, Mo, I'm gonna give you everything you want to fight, anxiety, everything, overthinking, the whole nine. Just here. Just take. I ain't sip out.
Drink.
Hold on, it'll be a cap. There's a cap on it, so at my lips, cause I know where my mouth been. You don't want to drink after me. So listen. So I just and I give it to you. That's over pickiness. If I'm giving you something, I'm gonna take you where you want to go.
No, my primary thing is it has to taste good.
I don't that fruity drink.
Well, I mean,
that's
sometimes,
what
sometimes
I want a fruity drink. That's me. I want. Yeah,
wine. I like my wine, and I like my tequila. Tequila mainly because tequila is diet friendly, but I mix it with stuff, Mike. So let me put that disclaimer in there. I don't just unless it's one of them nights where I'm drinking with guys. I didn't start drinking shots of tequila until I started hanging out with Mike and Jay Black and them, the chill shots of tequila over 15 years ago. I never drank tequila.
Chill shot.
She said Amsterdam is nasty. Amsterdam what?
Amsterdam is nasty.
The
vodka. Yes, the vodka.
The Amsterdam ain't no nastier than 50 cents vodka.
Oh no, I love the effing. It's so smooth. No, it don't burn your throat.
Effing vodka, you got the wrong one. They drugged you because effing vodka, they drugged you.
So that 1800 is good. The coconut 1800.
I ain't never did all that.
Coconut.
Yes.
No, there's no vodka that you ever drank that after you did it, you did the same face that you make after you drink the Dr. Pepper.
That Casamico.
Like after Dr. Pepper, you like, or Sunkiss, you like, There's no such. Trust, there's no vodka that doesn't taste nasty. There's a kick to it at the end that you go like, but the reason why you deal with it, I love Pink Whitney. I've seen that Pink Whitney. I've seen the Pink Whitney. Yup.
Still, know what Pink Whitney is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
When you drink iced tea, you already know. Jay Black, like, oh yeah.
No, I get those little Seagram's wine coolers and the little frozen margarita daiquiris and mix them together, and then I'll pour effing on top of that.
Now I do take the peach crown and make it with my my peach cobbler.
Penis. You drink the penis. What'd you say?
You know she ain't say that.
What did she say? I couldn't hear.
Do y'all see?
Peach crown is what I use to make my cobbler. When I make peach cobbler, I use peach crown.
You gonna drink some penis, Jay?
No.
If it's a drink called penis, you gonna drink it?
What's in it? But this is what I'm talking about. Y'all see how much stuff y'all do to cover up some goddamn vodka? Y'all see how many tricks of the trade y'all do? Let me add a little this. Let me add. No, just drink it because none of it tastes good. Whoever created Long Island iced tea should be arrested. That drink. No, Long Island iced tea is dangerous. Like there's not supposed to be that many liquors. That was just somebody who threw something up in a blender and said it's all good. Yeah, Long Island iced teas aren't. But y'all really went through all that just to hide vodka. Just take the shots.
I like my sweet drinks
too.
I take shots, but I like my sweet drinks.
But I need
female thing. It's just a female thing, Mike. They want to just be cute, holding a drink, sipping.
No, because I know men. I know men who don't like hard liquor. They prefer like a sweet wine or a sweet drink. So
they sweet.
Wine is sleepy. Like to me, there's nothing about wine that makes me feel like we about to have a wild party. Like I know LeBron and them they be on them. They be on. Everybody does this little thing. I'm gonna let the wine just go around the glass.
Have you ever been to a wine tasting event?
I don't
to really.
Yeah. I don't care to. I don't want to know the body. Let me explain something to you. I don't want to know the body of the alcohol. That's not why alcohol was invented. You know, we always go back to our ancestors and the roots, and we go to the root. Let's go back to where we were from. The basis of alcohol was to get fucked up. It wasn't. It had nothing to do with doing this in a glass and twirling it. and then sipping it and then spitting it out. And then let it taste this. It taps taste buds and going like this. That's not what it was created for. That's a bunch of bougie white people who want to justify their getting drunkenness. That's all it was. They want to justify getting drunk to say, "Hey, we are now going to find out the body of the." Can you imagine if crackheads did the same thing and had crack tasting? If crackheads were like, "Listen, let's do this crack tasting."
Different levels of crack.
And they're like, I feel body in that crack.
Let me get your thoughts.
How you feel about the body in that crack? White people have mesmerized us, yo. Right? They mesmerized us. If that wine that you were tasting, did not get you tipsy, you wouldn't drink it.
I didn't even realize you could get drunk from wine until I drank a whole bottle.
Oh yeah, drink that bottle.
Oh dang! Yep. I didn't know this was gonna happen. It snuck up.
My slow flow's remarkable. Actually, there's a lot. The alcohol level in wine is high.
Yeah, I never even heard of this one either. The 10. What is that one?
Tim said the wine walk. I might have to participate in that. Yeah.
Deep Ellum.
Next time I come out to Dallas.
Yeah.
But everybody tries to make that wine thing like it's different. No, it's not different. It's the same.
So why you bring a bottle of wine? You might get you some, Mike.
And that's what I'm saying.
Wine is a mood setter.
And it has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with moving your hand around.
The chic culture.
It has everything to do with what it does is that it gets into your system, and all of a sudden, bam! Guess what? I'm back in the building. What you feel like doing? You want to have unprotected sex? We can make it happen.
What? Well, wine don't make you do all that. That's liquor make you do that.
No. Alcohol make you do. You know how many chicks is pregnant off of wine?
Wine don't make you do those type of reckless things.
No, wine makes everybody. It's alcohol. Stop breaking it down like wine is the upper middle class and vodka and Hennessy is the Section 8. Wine does the same thing. You can get it put in your butt because you had too much wine and you was like, oh my God. Yup, I got it in, bitches. Listen, oh my God.
Too much wine on an empty stomach. Yeah.
Too much wine on an empty stomach. I said, hey, something. I would have never let you put it in my butt.
Oh, goodness.
Y'all trying to hold wine. Wine is the white people of liquor. All right, let's take it.
White people of liquor.
It's the white people of liquor because liquor be like this. Liquor be like, why we get judged so harshly? There's tons of wise that happen because of wine.
True.
There's tons of pregnancies. There's tons of people who everybody thinks that wine affects everybody the same way. There's tons of people who get violent off of wine who start that argument for no reason. You're like, what are you talking about? You're like, I know you talked to him in 2008. All right.
I can't. The insecurities start coming out.
Section 8 Henny.
Yes, Henny and vodka. Yes.
You should not drink. There should be a rule. There should be a rule, but I'm just going to give you all advice. Don't drink if there's anything on your mind that's bothering you even a little bit. Even a little bit.
You're going to start drunk texting.
Here's the therapist. This the therapist, Mike. About to come out now. Here's the therapist.
If something is bothering you just a little bit, you might not want to go in drinking because that little bit turns into a lot of bit by like the fourth or fifth.
A lot of bit.
Turns into a lot of bit.
Start going through your phone.
You want to talk to the person who created this problem.
Now.
And I don't care if it's wine. I'm just mad that I let Shawnee get away with the she said the Seagram's what?
The little Seagram's wine cooler.
Well, Shawnee, if I see you with a wine cooler in your hand, I'm gonna smack that wine cooler out your hand.
I had them at the 4th of July. That's what I was.
You had wine coolers?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they was there, and I was just drinking them. I didn't bring them.
I didn't even know that I didn't know Seagram's wine cooler.
I didn't know they still made those, Shawnee.
Yeah, they make them. Yeah, I drink those. I put them with I get the little frozen daiquiri thing and I mix them and drink them. And put a little
frozen daiquiri
on
and the Seagrams.
Yeah, I mix them. Mm-hmm.
And then what do you put else in there?
I put the effing on top of it.
Oh, then you put the effing vodka. Jeez. I'm surprised you only got 3 kids, girl.
The effing give it a little kick. Breaking news.
I'm surprised Shorty ain't got at least 6 kids running around the house. Because that's a lot of alcohol you putting in one little drink.
Yeah, because the 2 that I got, hey, I got to do something, smoke weed, something.
Well, Sean said my wife likes a Jamaican. Me happy, cool.
The Jamaican me crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The ones in the pouch, the ones in the sun pouch, and you put in the freezer and break it.
Wine coolers come in a pouch.
You can,
yeah. They have the frozen, like the frozen daiquiris now in a pouch, and you put it in the freezer. Then you tear it open. It's like a slushie.
Yeah.
All right, the nurse always got something different. I've never heard of this stuff. Well, I heard the Stella Rose wine. I've heard of that.
Yeah, I got Stella Rose in the refrigerator right now.
So
it's too early to drink it though, but
yeah,
it sounds good right now. Wine. I've seen that, and that Shawty's drink all night. She'd be like, "Woo!" Also, somebody's seen you. Oh, somebody's seen you on your drink.
Yeah. Tam has, yes, she's seen it all.
That's funny. Once I get off of papers, we need to all have a show where we all smoke weed and do the entire show.
No.
What?
Why not?
Wait, you can't ruin your sobriety.
You cannot ruin your sobriety, Mike.
No, my sobriety. No. That don't count on my sobriety.
Yeah,
I've never had a problem with weed. Never.
It's the gateway drug. It'll get you back to one to chase your high.
Like, if you don't stop,
drug.
Yeah, if you don't stop,
weed is not a drug. Weed grows from the ground. So if weed is a drug, then
no, Scott starch.
For a recovering alcoholic, weed can be the gateway drug.
Go Google Scott starch. Scott literally left rehab and it failed. And he met somebody who was like, yo, smoke weed. And he's never done cocaine ever again.
Yeah, that's replacement behavior, meaning he replaced one thing for another vice.
Degrees.
I
see the doctor agrees.
That's replacement behavior. And that's negative replacement behavior. You don't replace one bad vice with another bad vice.
Well, then why they got me on all these pills then?
Yeah, that's a drug. Them pills.
They got me on anxiety and all types of medicine.
Are they controlled substances?
No, they're not. They're not, and they're not habit-forming drugs either.
Who's not a habit-forming drug? Which one?
Some of them are not.
They get addicted to that.
Unless you take them and you use them for other recreational purposes.
Substitute.
Listen, I don't have a degree. I will say this: there is no drug that is not habit-forming. None. Because I get used to anything that makes me feel relaxed.
So which means you have addictive personality traits, and you have to be careful of what you take and what you put in your body.
Yes, and that's why when somebody tells me that there's a non-addictive drug, it depends on what you think it makes you feel like.
Right.
So if I'm happy and I'm like real cordial and everything's going great and everybody's like, wow, Mike's really easy to work with and stuff like that, and I take that pill every day, Sunday through Sunday. I'm like, oh, real cool. When I don't take it, all of a sudden my depression kicks in because nobody else thinks I'm that easy to work with anymore.
Well, that's a chemical, and that's a chemical imbalance. There's a difference between addiction and a chemical imbalance. You have a chemical imbalance, and once you remove that, that's why you get those type of outcomes.
We need to do a show where everybody smokes a blunt and gets.
I want to know what's wrong.
Listen, I ain't on papers. I'm not on paper, so I can light up.
But you can't encourage Mike. You can't. I think I know that
your doctor has prescribed it for you.
For
all it is.
Why that need it are getting prescribed? Not people. If I had an alcohol problem, there's no way that my doctor's going to be like, yeah, now you're going to go ahead and take this marijuana card.
There's
as well.
Tons of people. Tons that are doing that now.
They may not know about the alcohol problem.
No, they know about the alcoholism because the worst drug. Let me tell you something. Weed ain't a gateway drug. The gateway drug to everything is alcohol. That's the gateway drug.
Jay sound like a commercial.
No, nobody has ever smoked.
It might sound like it'll make you feel good commercial.
No, no. I'm gonna give y'all. Let me give y'all this quick lecture real quick. There's no heroin addict, cocaine addict, crack addict, pill junkie who's done any of that without starting with alcohol. Alcohol is the gateway drug, but the reason why they tell you other drugs are the gateway drug is because alcohol makes too much money. The economy can't exist without alcohol. They can exist kind of without the other drugs, but not without alcohol. There's nothing we do that doesn't include alcohol in our lives.
There's a on Hulu. There's a new series called Dope Sick, and it follows the inception of OxyContin.
I agree with you, Sheree.
What Sheree say? Sheree said she had anxiety. Doctor put her on Xanaxes. She felt like a zombie and stopped and went to marijuana.
So something like that wasn't for you. It could have been the dosage. It could have been the milligrams that he prescribed per day, or your body just did not take to that. That's why I said it's a chemical imbalance. And a lot of times when you're treating mental health disorders, finding the right medication is hard.
Yeah, but don't nobody want to go through all that because I had a doctor put me on Zoloft before, and I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do this. This is
which is a mood stabilizer. It's a mood stabilizer.
Ain't that the one that gain weight too? I think that's the one to put weight on.
And
people
listen,
too, right?
It depends.
I don't know.
Everybody has different side effects.
Yeah, I was
and listen,
20s, so
and all this called with weed is you just got the munchies.
Yeah, you just be hungry, and I sleep good.
Jay smoking weed all the time right now for his pain, chilling.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because you got that marijuana pen.
Chilling.
Man, look. Allegedly. Okay. Well, allegedly send it.
Marijuana is not the gateway drug for minors. Minors don't see their parents drink smoking blunts. Y'all are in denial. The thing that kids see people do all the time from they see commercials while they're watching sports is alcohol. Nothing has led people that alcohol is the first one that you get that you take part in. When do we have a sexy mode, X mode?
It's coming, Tam.
Very nice. Yeah, we're gonna have that. We are. We sure. There's no drug that's advertised like when you are 10 years old, you don't know. Chances are you don't know about all the other drugs, but you do know about beer. And beer is a friend.
Where they grow up.
Everybody thinks beer.
I'm with Shawnee. It depends on where you grow up.
I knew.
It depends.
No, but were you scared?
I saw my parents smoking. So
no, but what I'm saying is, were you scared when you're raised up? Were you scared of beer? Were you scared of it?
I wasn't scared of none of it because it was all around me. It was
I was scared of acid because I kept seeing people.
I was scared of heroin. Were you scared of heroin? Were you going to shoot up, Shawnee? Were you going to shoot up?
I wasn't going to shoot up, but my uncles and some of my cousins did, and I didn't really understand what they were doing, but it was just always around us. I mean,
I didn't have alcohol in my house. My parents did not drink. My mom was a social drinker. Once in a blue moon, but my dad never drank ever. So when I used to come to Jersey to my grandmother's house, they used to have like the little nips, like the what you call like the light, the Miller lights. And so she used to always tell me, go in the refrigerator and get me a beer. I used to open it, sip off the top. So I never really had like a need or urgency to drink, but it was always around me, at some point. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't even say that was a thing that made me want to go do drugs, though.
No, but what I'm saying is that's my point. You weren't even fearful of it. And that's the drug. That's the drug that kills more people than any other drugs.
It's alcohol.
It's alcohol.
I don't know about the statistics. I got to see that.
No, it is between liver disease and all the complications that go on, between the people that wind up in jail because how they act during alcohol, to car accidents and people going to jail for homicides and all that other stuff. There's no other drug, but it's easy. Like it's a cute thing. Nobody's scared of a beer. Nobody thinks a beer is enough.
I think Joe Cleese just jumped on your live mic. What up,
Joe Claire? What's good?
Yeah. But yeah,
that's what I'm saying. When you're gonna be scared of weed, Like, dog,
I just said the gateway. That's all I was saying. Just
that's not a gateway. The gateway, the original gateway is that the alcohol takes you to, that's the original bridge. That's the bridge. That's the universal bridge that no matter, you could be in a Ku Klux Klan or a Muslim. The one thing you know is that, it's a beer. What's the big deal? Ain't nobody worried about that. There are actually a few medical benefits of marijuana. No,
depending on what you get, depending on what strand you get. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Now I don't know what they was giving Jay Black over there, but he was nice when he was puffing on his pen.
Yeah, surgery was real.
Is it legal there? Is it legal there, or was it just prescribed to you?
PA, it's legal. Well, no, you some people got the card. You get your card, and you're legal, but it ain't legal just to walk around. I don't believe.
Somebody put marijuana as a medical herb, federally, and alcohol is a toxin. Alcohol is
Shayna. That's our herpes goddess, TikTok superstar. That's Shayna, Mike.
That's who?
Yeah,
that's herpes goddess, Shayna. Hey.
Oh, Shawnee ain't been here.
Shawnee wasn't here. Yeah, she comes on Wednesdays with us. She's been coming on Rocket on Wednesdays.
Oh, cool.
Stacy Mitchell. Yeah. I'm telling you right now.
Allegedly.
You got people going through all types of stuff, like, and you just inhaling some weed and relaxing. Like, actually, if I want a club of 1,500 people drinking or a club of 1,500 people smoking weed, which one you picking that won't end early? I'm definitely picking a weed.
But is Shayna right when she says marijuana is a medical herb versus alcohol is a toxin?
It's a medicinal, meaning medicinal is used for medical purposes. And then she's saying that the alcohol is a toxin. Alcohol all day is a toxin. Where if you have marijuana, there's different strains of marijuana. And there's natural, you got your Reggie, you got your basic, then you have things that are grown in a lab. You have your hybrids. So I hear.
Jay got the key. Jay I don't know why Jay fighting this fight.
It ain't no hangover where the marijuana.
Exactly.
Alcohol, no matter how it come, whatever form it come in, it is a toxin to you.
I'm not even a big weed smoker. Like, obviously I smoked weed before. I never woke up with a hangover. I ain't never smoked weed, and because of weed I woke up somewhere I was supposed to be. Never.
How did I get here?
You never accidentally slipped on a banana peel and fell in something because you smoked some weed?
No, I've always accidentally made an egg sandwich and added cheese to it and seasoned it at 1:00 in the morning for no reason and toasted bread perfectly and got potato chips and put it on the side. That's all I ever did.
Yeah, I've never heard anything where weed has made you slip up and have any, one night stands or, went out and did something reckless.
You gotta be kidding me.
The brownies, you know what? Now the
brownies are different. Yeah, brownies.
You can't turn that high off.
Some brownies, and the brownies, they work, but I'd have a headache afterwards. I was like,
I don't know what they were. It depends on what type of weed they cook down to bake your stuff. It depends on what it was infused with.
Well, it is a big thing now. You see a lot of celebrities starting their own strands and selling it and for legal purposes. So it's a big deal, and it's only growing and growing.
Drink liquor tonight and wake up in a cave in Afghanistan. That ain't never happened. With other terrorists talking about why are you here? Why are you here?
Not a cave though.
Next time I go through Amsterdam, I'm definitely leaving the airport, and I'm definitely gonna make sure I stay a day.
Nah, definitely. Once I get off these papers, y'all.
Nah, I'm not co-signing
Mike, I can't be a part of that.
I'm not co-signing that.
I am definitely, chimed in on your sobriety. I'm supporting that, and so I can't allow you, once you get off of papers, I can't be around that. I can't support that.
Oh, gummies. I had one gummy in Vegas and thought I was in the movie The Hangover. I ain't mad at you.
So, yeah, because you don't know what's in some of these edibles. Like,
yeah.
So I'm very, very picky and very funny about the edible thing. I only make, I had I had some gummies one time and I couldn't turn the high off. I thought I was going to die. I was like, if I go to sleep, I'm going to die.
No, that's horrible. When you
that's not good. Yeah,
when you can't turn the high up.
That's why you gotta hug it. Never doing this one again. No brownies. I'm good with brownies.
But
it's them gummies and stuff. Them gummies, I can't mess with that.
See, but the thing is, you're trying to fight the high. Okay, here's another thing. Y'all can pay me for this if you want. You gotta embrace the high, right? Because the more you fight it, the scarier it gets, and the more you're like, I just don't want to be high anymore. Hey, you here now. You here now. All you can do is go like, let me just embrace it. Let me take a deep breath. And let me just embrace this gummy high right now.
No.
And just let it ride out. Because the more you fight it, your brain is going through a whole bunch of stuff. You just got to embrace it and just absorb it and go like, okay, I'm taking this ride. Where we going? Nurse said drink some milk.
And I don't drink milk. I don't drink milk, nurse practitioner. I don't drink milk. So that wasn't for me.
That natural milk. I'm playing. That was a bad joke. Anyway, all right, listen. All right.
What is wrong with you?
Sometimes you gotta start acting like a lady. Listen.
Oh my
God. I've had morals sometimes. Sometimes you have to like, listen, try to get over this high. Try to get over this high. Can you hit me with this milk? All right. That is so funny to me. Let's take a break and we'll come back and Mo, get like 2 stories that we can talk about.
I got you.
There's nothing I'm annoyed about.
We never talked about Jay-Z and thinking Dame Dash.
I want to talk about Jay-Z. Yeah. I want to talk about Jay-Z. And I want to tell you why I'm so irritated about what happened with Jay-Z and LL Cool J. I'm going to tell you why I'm so irritated. And we'll shout out to the fact that he shouted out Dame Dash. So 4 minutes, we'll come right back. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, y'all. Yeah.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. We can't tell Meek that he has to take responsibility for a bus rap and not tell Uncle Luke that he has to have responsibility for having a whole group of young girls, 17 and 18, yelling out, "Pop that coochie."
Absolutely, I'm not saying that, but here's
okay. I want to make that clear. We dropped the ball a long time ago when it came to selling out.
Here's the thing. What I'm saying to you is there's a world of difference between "Pop That Coochie" and actually coochies being depicted of black women on buses. And the whole sex sells argument is a misnomer to me, because if sex sells, why don't you see Chinese girls doing it? Why don't you see Jewish girls doing it? Why don't you see Korean girls?
Because there's not a Chinese rapper who put them on there to do it. Okay. And let's be clear, Luke not only was popping that, he had the chicks with him at the hotel performing for everybody in the hotel rooms.
I'm sorry, but was any of that on social media? I'm sorry, was any of
that? There was no social media, homie.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
But that's not an excuse. You have to take.
But you're trying to. I'm not discounting the.
The ball started rolling. The ball started rolling.
Agreed, but now the ball is out of our control, and other people are behind it. At least with Luke, Luke had a certain level of control over it. These people are exploiting us, and we're sitting here acting as if we're not being exploited.
And Luke was exploiting us. It's even worse.
No, because Luke was a one-man shop versus a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, Mike.
And what happened?
We have a black woman right here. We have a black female right here that can speak to this.
Black women we're unprotected. We're the most unprotected individuals in the United States of America. And it's because Black men are the only ones who are not for us 100%. White men love white women. Latin men love Latin women. Asian men love Asian women. But Black men love every other woman before their own woman, Black women. So we can be outraged all we want, but it's not going to be a change until Black men stand behind us, until Black men speak for us. And here we have Meek Mills, a Black man who let this rap on his bus, his album cover, be okay. The difference between Meek and Luke is that there is social media. If there was social media back then, I think Luke would be under fire just as much as Meek is right now, because Meek's reach is further now. with Instagram, with YouTube, with all these social media platforms, Meek is touching a lot more people than Luke has ever.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yay! What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
We're just going to sing.
Then I got to go. I'm still going to have to go with Mike.
Okay.
You and I was made for pain. We must bring salvation back. I mean, you know, how you this guy was just.
You gotta finish that. Finish that line, Johnny. You
gotta finish it, Johnny. You gotta finish it. You gotta finish it. Come on,
wait. Jay Black still
Where there is love, I'll be there. Don't you know, baby? Yeah. Come on,
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
honey.
Yes.
Just call my name.
Get into it.
And I'll be there.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Shawn wears
tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Shawn wears
tight shirts. To the gym or wherever.
tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Shawn and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah. Check out the next single, Grown Man Wearing Skinny Jeans.
That's it, bro. Mix it up, bro.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in. Michael Shawn, the Takeover Legends. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott. Where Muggo? She went to go do mom things.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mom things.
Mom things. What we talking about? You want to talk about Jay-Z?
Get it, Lord Jay-Z. He had the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know it was a couple of days ago. We were off yesterday. And it was some buzz out there because he thanked Dame Dash. I believe we have a little clip.
Oh, what?
Stop that clip.
Jay-Z. That's what I'm over here looking for. What?
Stop playing.
Uh-oh, wait a second. Uh-oh, wait. You gotta hit play. Go get it.
This company called Rockefeller Records. Shout out to Dame. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I can never erase your accomplishments. And I appreciate you and I thank you for that. And shout out to Biggs, who's one of the most honorable people I've ever met. We created something that will probably never be duplicated. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you.
So that was the gist of it. So he thanked Dame and he thanked Biggs, for that journey with Rockefeller, and You know, it got a lot of buzz and traction. Like him and Dame been beefing for a long time. Dame Dash and sued him multiple times over the years.
No, he sued Dame Dash.
Well, yeah, they both sued each other, but they did sue him too. Yes,
because he tried to stop Dame from the reasonable doubt situation, everything like that. Hey, Dame deserves. Good morning, all. Welcome back, sis. Why is Mike in the no? That's a whole different thing. Action? I can't even fix the color on my screen. Actually. I can't. Even, I was trying all. I can't even get the regular. I'm almost Dominican right now. But
But yeah, he was such a vital part. Like, you know, we know them from these days. Like, we know them from the Jay and Dave.
Look at Jay. Oh, look at Jay.
Stop it.
Well, we gotta give.
Jay Black. That is.
Oh yeah, you've been gone, Sean. I had to figure out how to put up pictures and clips.
Putting pictures up.
Yeah.
God, get on IG Live, y'all. They look. The truth be told, like Dame should have been there.
You said Dame tripping?
No, Dame should have been there. Yeah. He should have been at that induction.
Well, if they beefing, how could he be there? They haven't squashed their beef, so it's still problems there.
Dog.
Yeah. Well, he didn't know Jay-Z was gonna get up there and say all that about him, and be a.
They like listen. Man, I don't know all the insides and all whatever is going on, but come on, man. Like we're really gonna act like Dame should have been at that ceremony.
I guess Jay should have invited him.
Yeah, but he obviously he's not because I love Jay-Z, but Jay likes to be in the start of the show.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's
like Dame deserves to be there. Like Dame deserves to be there. Like I know nobody in the industry is gonna say it. Nobody's gonna say Jay. Come on, man. Like I know y'all arguing over whatever and y'all got beef, but that rock and roll Hall of Fame doesn't happen if Dame isn't a part of it.
Right.
None of that happens. We can say whatever we want. We may not agree with Dame Dash and some of the stuff that maybe he said or Dame deserves to be there, dog. Like
and you thinking that's on Hove to extend that?
I'm not saying it's on Hove, but Hove knows. Hove shouted him out in a way.
I'd say that it was on Jay to invite him because he knew he was gonna. I mean, if he was gonna get up there and do it, or maybe he did it at the last minute. Maybe he, at the last minute he felt that way and decided to say that about Dame. But he should have been like, "Hey, man, look, why don't you come to the event with me?" I mean, what will it look like? Dame just showing up on his own? I'm coming.
Should have been
there. Yeah, I'm coming. This is my award too. Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be his award because they were inducting Jay-Z into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But we know that Jay, without Rockefeller, if Rockefeller's never created, the dude was there.
Because Jay is the artist. He was the one rhyming. He was the one performing in.
Okay, but I mean, if
that's the case, then why is Barry Gordy giving so much credit for Motown?
Yeah,
he never sung.
They pay homage, but they pay homage to him because they know that without Barry, they wouldn't be there.
Come on, Dame should have been. Like Dame should have been.
Yeah, I get it. You want to just squash the beef and let them because
we ain't even got to squash the beef. We can still not like each other.
It's a mutual understanding.
We still understand that this accomplishment right here was created.
But if I'm not rocking with you, I'm not sharing the stage with you, right?
Look, if I ever listen, and I'm talking this for somebody who's never done this. I know for a fact Dame and Jay risked their lives in situations and been involved in situations that were trouble, and Dame was there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dog, he helped create something that had never been created. You just said it could never be duplicated. Rockefeller could never be duplicated. Well, guess who was 50% of that? Guess who was the dude who had to be the asshole? He had to be the asshole a lot.
So you're extending an olive branch to somebody that may not be rocking with you when you getting your comedian of the decade award, huh?
Yes.
That's acknowledging.
If they were a part of it. If they were a part of it, yeah.
If there was something I did that DJ Cam was directly involved in, I would reach out and like, come to the award ceremony. I ain't got no problem with it.
That doesn't mean that y'all got to be best friends afterwards and say let's.
But But to give him a lame, but to give him the lame shout out, like the Dame.
That wasn't lame. He said, "I can't ignore the legacy."
What's his name? What's
and
his
he
name?
did Dame and Biggs.
No, what's his name? What's Dame's name? Dame Dash.
Oh, you want him to say? Well, he did. He said, "Shout out to Dame." He said,
"Yeah." No, what's his name? What's his name?
Dame Dash. You talking about right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Not once. He said Dame Dash. He said, shout out to Dame and this because I can never erase your accomplishment. No, how about shout out to Dame Dash? I appreciate what you did. Even though we don't like each other right now.
We built this. We built this.
Yes, we did this.
We did this. Yeah. I think
it was
all
there.
All in the way
he wasn't there
acknowledgement.
For the whole Hall of Fame. Like, Jay is not getting that Hall of Fame award because of what they did from 96 to 98.
That was the foundation. What are you talking about?
That was
it's more than that. His Hall of Fame
to the highway.
Is everything after that as well.
Let me ask you something, Jay. When Michael Jackson
all the way up to 444,
when Michael Jackson did the Motown, remember the Motown show where he moonwalked and right went crazy?
Motown 25 when he moonwalked, yes.
Who were the people he performed with before that? The Jacksons.
Yeah, he
brought his brothers out because it was not. He's not getting to a moonwalk without the Jacksons.
Yeah,
you're not getting to 444. You're not getting to all that without Rockefeller. You're not getting to Rockefeller without Beans. You're not getting to Rockefeller without Petey and all the rest of the intricate parts that created Rockefeller that made that movement to happen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Like Jay knows by just saying and shout the Dame and whatever. Nobody can erase.
So if it wasn't for Beans, it wasn't for Dame, it wasn't for Kanye, it wasn't for the Young Guns, it wasn't for all these people. I wouldn't be able to get this.
They were definitely part of the movement, but you're talking about the foundation, and Dame was definitely part of the foundation.
It wasn't for Beyonce put me on Crazy in Love and opened me up to a different audience.
Let's ask a question.
Wait. If he wouldn't have did Rockefeller, I don't know that Beyonce
he wouldn't have got no B. It wouldn't be no B and J.
He couldn't have been B and J on Ain't No Nigga.
I got the hottest girl in the game wearing my chain. It wouldn't have been no that. No.
Nope.
And Billy said he didn't shout out Big Daddy Kane because that was one of his influencers.
Well, I'm not talking about the influences. Like, you can't shout out every influence. I'm saying, like, what is going on? Like I get it, and everybody's giving Jay so much love for shouting out Dame Dad. Doug, that was something that should have happened.
Mediocre. I mean, mediocre at best is what it was. It was just like,
He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to acknowledge that man. He didn't. He did, and I did
it just to say, I did it.
I did it. There you go.
Well, at least I gave him some love. Yeah. They probably had conversations about this when they were starting Rockefeller that, hey, one day we gonna make it here. One day we're gonna do this. We're gonna be on the top. And now he there. But karma is a bitch and everything come back around. So.
No, I don't think
karma's a bitch because
I don't think it's karma.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like when Jay really acknowledges it, at some point he has to really acknowledge it. He might not do it publicly. It might just be something in his mind that he really sits down and acknowledge, and that might have been it, and he just decided to say,
"That's what I look like." Action said, "Yes, that was the olive branch shouting him out, like knowing that was going to kickstart something." Now, if Dame responds and is appropriate, maybe that could be the beginning of them.
No. Everything is not an olive branch. You can't come to me. You can't present me with no BS and expect me to accept it as an olive branch. You half-assing. So if you half-assing, then my attitude is, all right, I heard you.
So you didn't think that was genuine? You didn't think Hov was genuine?
I think that he feels some type of way, and he knows, and I think he knows that without Dame, he would not have gotten there.
No, I don't think it's genuine.
Because he
How about that?
He didn't become.
Listen closely. Listen to how it came on.
I already heard it like 1,200 times.
Yeah.
And we this company called Rockefeller Records. Shout out to Dame. I know we don't see eye to eye, but I can never erase your accomplishments. And
that was so genuine.
I mean, I think he's choked up. He's caught up, but there's some other words that could have been used along with that.
I definitely think that he should have been a part of that moment in a different way. I do.
You should have been.
Yeah, I agree with Billy. It was an attempt. It was an attempt, but you know,
how do you give me an olive branch?
I'm not even saying squash it. I'm not even saying squash it. I'm just saying in that pivotal moment, in that poignant moment, that was a once in a lifetime moment in your life. I feel like yes, Dame should have had more of an accolade and part of that.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just think he had no choice but to say it. I'm saying don't give me an olive branch when I helped build the whole tree. I don't need your goddamn olive branch.
Right. That's why I said it's he's the part of the foundation.
No, I'm just saying.
But he's part of the foundation. Dame is part of that foundation. You cannot slice it. It ain't that he contributed or he would helped him through a rough patch. No, he was part of your foundation. Period. Point blank.
And you know, I don't know them personally, but just like from watching them in interviews and listening to them talk, it's my belief that Dame is really the business person. Like it seems like he was the person that was able to orchestrate and maneuver through the deals. Jay is a good front man. He can put him out in the front to, you know, do all the tap dancing and stuff. But when
but that's not correct because Jay-Z turned out to be the real business.
It turned out to be. That's what I'm saying. But when you listen to them talk, when I watch Dame interview and listen to him talk about putting things together, he know what he's doing. Like I would love to work with him. He's a little harsh, but I think that I will walk away with some stuff. I think I will walk away with something from Jay too. But I think like from as far as like building the foundation and listening to it and watching everything that they did from back then, it seemed like Dame is the one that had better control of it.
Dame is the poster child for loud mouths who killed themselves. Jay's the poster child.
Back in the day,
Jay is the poster child for being calm and actually looking at the landscape and formulating a plan on what's going to happen. And I do not have to be the loudest person in the room to be dope.
I think
Jay's never been the loudest
student. I think Jay is an excellent student.
No. But you say he's the student. Jay was the drug dealer. Let's be clear. Jay. Before we say Jay was the drug dealer, Jay was the one who ran down VA, copping that money to get the money to. So the businessman was the loudest person. And I believe Dame to the point should have been there. That's all I'm saying. I believe Dame has never been half the businessman Jay-Z has been. He's never been. Now, does that mean Jay-Z is the most manipulative person that we probably have ever seen top 5 that are alive? Yes, but that's what businessmen are. So is Bill Gates. So is Mark Zuckerberg. So is the rest of them. Jay's on that level of businessman.
But don't deny that Dame got him in the room with people.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't deny that Dame set that foundation. Jay-Z was not always business as business.
But we don't know that. We don't know that. You don't know that. We're just talking out. We don't know that. We don't. All I know is that when Dame imploded, Jay was the president of Def Jam.
But all I know is when nobody and the radio stations and Dame came through, Dame made sure that things got taken care of, things that Jay-Z didn't have to touch or deal with.
That's groundwork,
right?
That's not boss work.
Foundation, but he was the foundation.
Again, I believe Dame Dash should be at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but that was leg work, and Dame didn't. Like I'm just like, if we're gonna create, we cannot talk about businessmen and say Dame's even in the same universe as Jay-Z. He's not even the same.
I'm not saying that now. I'm not saying that now. But I think
like if you want to formulate a crew, if you want to get a bottom line crew, you want to get it together and be like, yo, we're gonna start this. But if you want that crew to turn into a business that's publicly traded on Wall Street, then you want to talk to Jay-Z.
Now you want to talk to him.
But you always did.
I'm talking about from the beginning, from when they were formulating all of this. That's where I'm going. You know, now, yeah, of course you would want to have a Jay-Z. He knows so much now. Yeah,
he superseded the teacher.
Because there were limitations. There were limitations to Dame Dash. he created his own limitations.
Absolutely, he did, but that's not to say that he doesn't have the knowledge.
No, yeah, obviously
he is a loudmouth, and so yeah, he did shoot himself in the foot a couple times. But at the end of the day, Jay was the better front man. He was the better one to put in the front. So that's why
Jay was the better front man, the better back man, the better pause, the better CEO,
and that's what got him in the room. That's what got him in the room in certain situations where Dame could not because of his behavior.
But what got Dame in the room was Jay-Z's talent. What got Dame in the room was Jay-Z's talent.
You always got to have a product.
I mean, they were a
product
good
ain't
team.
Gonna sell itself either.
Like
yes, it was
one without the other. I don't think would have accomplished what they've accomplished at this point.
I think Dame should have been there, but I think Dame should have been there. I think Jay-Z was a little. He could have said more about Dame on there, but I will say this: when Dame was eliminated from the Blueprint, things got bigger. So if you were that dude, when you get eliminated and things get bigger, then it was me.
I don't always necessarily agree with that though.
Sometimes
it was me. If I take control of it and it gets bigger and it gets historically bigger, that means it's me.
Blueprint 1, Blueprint 2. Yeah.
Like when I move Matthew Knowles out the way and I take Beyonce and we go higher, then that's me. I know what I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. Like, and I love Dave.
You already got a polished, pretty package already wrapped up in a nice bow. When you get that, and you're elevating it to higher to wherever you got it from. So I don't believe in that either. You didn't get like a dusty old paper bag when you got Beyonce. She was already neatly packaged.
But I was the package that was the dirtiest, nastiest portion ever. And Jay-Z's now iconic. And when he left Dame, it got better.
Yeah, because he had to grow.
But who gets the responsibility for that?
He superseded the teacher for sure, but he was already in the room. Don't forget that the teacher puts you in certain situations to where you could elevate, regardless of whether I was there or not.
Dame was never Jay's teacher. They were equals from the door, y'all.
Like out of the 14 albums,
y'all are wild.
Not even
he was never Jay's. If anything, Jay was sitting there going like, "You're wildin'," and he was the teacher and tried to put an olive branch to Beans and all them cats.
He had different attributes.
He tried to. Well, I'm just saying he tried to say, "Hey guys, this is not what we need to do," and nobody wanted to listen. They wanted to go with the dude.
You're right. He grew. He grew.
Yes.
But he didn't superseded the teacher.
But all I'm saying is that all I'm at the end of the day, all I'm saying that Jay and Dame were a good team and they built a foundation. And I don't think that without Jay going through that experience with Dame, it would have got him to where he is now.
I completely agree. And I say it the same way Michael Jackson with the Jacksons. The Jacksons were a good foundation. Mm-hmm. They were something that he needed to be a part of to begin it. But at the end of the day, we know Mike ain't really. This is what it is. Like history is just gonna be like it is what it is. Like I think the only reason I'm saying is I just think Dame should have been there. Yeah. But when we start saying the teacher and all this, I don't know if Dame was ever his teacher. I think they were all equals in the same situation.
But when I say teacher, I'm using that as just to paint a picture. When I say the student superseded the teacher, Dame was definitely in the beginning the business person at the forefront of the business of Rockefeller.
Make another Hove.
Okay, so right. So that's all I'm saying.
I just don't know that
he took the position that Dame got him in. Dame got him in certain rooms, and then he elevated that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so give that man his credit, because without him, I don't think you would have been in those rooms. Without Dame being the asshole and the dickhead, he would not have been in that room.
Well, explain why Dame couldn't make another one. Explain why Dame couldn't make another Jay-Z.
So then you want
ridiculous.
now you want to dove into how hip hop has evolved and the different lanes and the different things.
No, it was still back then. It was still popping. It was like after the first.
And then where was Dame going into? What was Dame doing?
Dame
was
tried
going
to take Beans rolled with Dame, which I wonder what Beans would have been if he would have stayed with Jay and put another album out. But
let's not talk about Philly.
They created a company. All I'm saying is they created a company. He did not create Jay.
Lost one.
He helped Jay create a company. He never created Jay.
Make another hole.
But he was 50. He was a big part of creating Rockefeller Records and having the viewpoint of and having the foresight to see things. So I agree with that. I just think we sometimes take it too far. But I think Dame should have been there. Now, my bigger point, my bigger attitude with this whole thing is why hip hop is still dick riding the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And why we are still so adamant and we still do backflips to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And why we still hug each other and shout to LL Cool J through all this.
It's kind of like saying we've arrived. Why is that the point that you say that you've arrived because you made it there?
The white folks accept us.
The white folks told us we're dope. Now, and then I just want to shout out LL Cool J because he gets... We're not going to look what LL Cool J did.
Yeah.
Dog, LL Cool J. Technically speaking, I know y'all gonna jump, especially Jay. Jay-Z has never been as hot as LL Cool J was. When I talk about no woman, he was the first superstar rapper ever. Run DMC was the first superstar rap group. LL was the first individual rapper to ever be a star like that. The dude made a slow jam.
Mm-hmm. I need love.
Jay is obviously
when I'm alone in my room. Stare at the wall.
Jay is obviously in a different way, so much bigger
when he wrote that.
than LL. But at LL's height, LL literally was that rock star where chicks was yelling over. He was a superstar.
Throwing panties on a stage. All of that.
I had his poster on my wall.
So
ladies love Cool J. Lick 'em low, Cool J.
Was that his name?
It was really lady love.
Well, I know the ladies
Cool
love,
J.
but I never heard the other.
But
one.
yeah, people ran with that LL Lick 'em low because he was always licking his lips.
Well, according to this, Jay-Z sold more albums than LL.
That's fine. That's total. That's after Jay-Z and streaming and having his own streaming service called Tidal.
It was a different time.
Okay, let me ask you this,
we
Jay.
had mixtapes back then, so let's not
ask you this, Jay.
sales.
Before Jay-Z hooked up with Beyonce, who was more recognizable, LL Cool J?
Wait a minute, Jay had 125 million versus only 20 million LL worldwide. It's not even close.
But different time, Jay. Different time. You're talking about at a
he just
time
can't
where
discredit Hov like that because I'm
saying
wait.
Wait. The reason why Hov was able to pop was because LL. The reason why these cats were able to pop was because LL. LL was the first one selling out arenas by himself, not being a group. LL was the guy selling out arenas. LL was the one who was getting endorsements and doing Gap commercials and wearing FUBU. So the numbers, the overall numbers don't mean nothing. That's all streaming. That's all.
You pick and choose when you want to use.
Okay, so I want you to Google their release dates. Google Reasonable Doubt's release date and Google what it sold that first week. It sold nothing.
Now Google Mama, that was a slow flow.
And Mama Said Knock You Out. And I'm Bad. These are albums that couldn't be streamed back then. You had to go to the record store.
Come on, you go to the record programming.
No, I'm team. If I gotta watch a concert, you only got to pick one between LL and Hov. Who are you picking?
I want LL.
Well, at this point, I want to see LL because I've seen Jay-Z so many times.
I want LL.
He gonna come out and just stand on the stage and have a screen up there with some graphics.
Yeah, and LL gonna be holding himself. He gonna be going around
dancing. Yeah, I want to see.
I need
LL
LL
at this point. I've seen Jay-Z like 4 times.
And LL definitely his stage presence, his whole command of the stage is definitely. I like that show.
But LL hit the city. The reaction to the city in the 90s what Jay-Z's different. Like Jay-Z compounds everything. Jay-Z goes, I got this, I got that, and he slow flows you to death. He goes like this. My girl never was like stressed to see Jay-Z. She was never stressed to see Jay. She was like we going to see the Jay-Z concert. Until Jay-Z and Beyonce went on tour, which was genius, of course. Yeah. Again, that was genius. That's called being the businessman. The genius was them two going out on tour. Now, as an all-around artist, Jay-Z's impact is you can't fight it. It's bigger than everybody. It's because it's business, it's fashion, it's music, it's his wife, it's his kids, it's everything. It's sneakers. Like Jay-Z overwhelms you. I'm just saying.
Shawn Carter's. Remember S. Carter?
Yes. We had. And I'm just saying, but when they are just rappers, before all the businesses, LL was hotter than Jay. LL was when LL was doing it.
Their both first albums only went platinum. Actually, Jay went 1.5.
Whoa. Jay's platinum album did not go platinum till 7 years later.
I'm just looking at the current. Radio LL Cool J is only platinum right now as well.
You got to look at all the stats.
Once again,
I'm looking at it.
Jay-Z's right now. Reasonable Doubt didn't go platinum for years. LL's My Radio and all that was the hottest thing in America when rap wasn't hot.
Well, it didn't go number one. All J albums were number one. LL's album Radio didn't go number one. It was number 6 was the highest.
After. Once again, after. It's all after.
Jay said it. Men lie. Women lie. Numbers don't.
That's numbers do lie. Quotes. Numbers do lie when they're taken out of context. Numbers do lie when they're taken out of context. No, numbers lie when they're taken out of context. If you got more money than me right now, Jay Black, but then we average what we were doing in 1997, and I'm killing you in 1997, then yeah, you got more money than me now. But I'm talking about 1997.
Mama said Knock You Out only didn't even hit number 1. It was number 2. It didn't even.
None of us. Rap songs didn't. First of all, rap songs didn't get to number 1 on Billboard because Billboard was racist as hell. That's why that's why Jay-Z actually raps about that and say, you idiots are still trying to be on Billboard. That's your boy saying it.
LL had his Bigger and Deffer album with number 1, and so did Walking with a Panther. But Mama Said Knock You Out didn't. No, I'm just saying everything Jay put out album.
We were not we were not the mainstream. First of all, Jay-Z's albums didn't go number 1.
Just give me a whole verses. You can have your LL verses, and we'll go from there. But the reality is, Hove is where it's at. Team Hove.
I don't think Jay would ever want a versus with LL Cool J.
He.
Nah, he wouldn't do. I don't think that he would do that.
No. LL songs is not going to get you hyped like Hove.
Cars Ride By with the booming system.
What?
Jay been smoking this morning.
You've been smoking this morning.
Let me tell you, I can tell you exactly where I was when that came out.
Jingling Baby.
Yeah.
Jingling Baby.
You must have forgot.
Around the Way, girl.
Mama said Knock You Out.
That's crazy.
Rock the Bells. He got 2 versions of Rock the Bells. First of all, technically, I don't think if you put Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself, right? And then LL goes, I do Rock the Bells. I don't know which one rocks the crowd harder. But let's just say we give Jay-Z that. And now give me the hypest Jay-Z song after that. And then LL does I'm Bad.
And then he can slow it down. I Need Love. Oh my God, boy, please.
Once again, as an artist, I'm Jay-Z towers over everybody. As a full artist, there's nothing you can do with this dude. I'm saying in increments of time. That's how I'm asking you to
public service announcement. Sponsored by Just Blaze.
But I would enjoy that.
I just said that.
That would be a nice verses though. That would be a.
I just said that.
I'm sorry. Let me pause all of these Jay-Z songs. It's just I just can't believe y'all don't understand. Hove's 14 albums, all number 1, smash. All right.
No, if Jay-Z, if LL starts doing his lady songs with Boys II Men sing, it's crazy.
Hey lover. Around the way, girl. He can slow it down.
All I'm saying is
he can pick it back up.
Oh yeah. I mean, that would be a good verses though.
That would be a great verses. It'd be a great verses.
We're not saying Jay-Z don't have hits.
We didn't know. Nobody said that. You in your bag right now. We're having a conversation. You just in your bag right now. That's all. You in your bag of feelings right now.
That's the music producer. The music.
I'm not even from New York.
That's the music director, Jay Black. I need the real Jay Black.
And you know Jay-Z will cut our broadcast.
Right. Keep it a 7. How about that?
LL won't do that. LL won't do that, but Jay-Z will.
But it would be a dope verses.
Yeah, they need to work on that. That would.
I'm listening to Hove all day today. Hove's greatest hits. All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all day.
That Hove is amazing.
And the winner is Hove.
But nobody's saying that he's not. That's the crazy thing.
Jay's in his bag. Jay gets in his bag when he talks about his dad. When you talk about Jay's dad, it goes all bad.
Goodness.
All right. I'm sorry. Let me stop. I can't. Can I get a what?
No, you're not gonna. Yeah, you don't want. Can I get a what after
Rock the Bells?
Yeah.
Pro Jay. They gonna listen to it.
And understand you and on the verses you have to be clear on the verses. Yeah. Bring Beans in him out.
Huh?
Because he not the hottest person on that song.
Not at all.
He's not the hottest person on that song.
Not at all. If you really want to take it there, Jay Black, you already know.
Let LL do his Flavor in Your Ear remix, his verse on that.
And this is
she Blotitious.
Yeah.
Stevie Delicious. Yeah,
this is around the time where Jay-Z came to Philly and stole some of little Chris Thunder, stole some of his sound. I don't wanna go there with you, Jay Black.
You don't want to take about the robbing of the Philly rappers' clothes. You don't want to talk about that. You don't want that. You don't want that problem. You don't want that problem. You don't want to talk about LL Cool J coming out after midnight and doing a legendary 5-minute freestyle. You ain't old enough to know about that. That was getting played on the radio. You don't want to know about that. After midnight, you only want to know. You only old enough to be at after midnight.
But LL even broke it down. Like in one of his most recent interviews, he was breaking down how the difference between when people say freestyle. He was like, freestyle back then was, you took something out your rhyme book. He said, and we call just rapping off the top of your head, rapping off the dome, or rapping off the top of your head. Like, come on, that's the real blueprint.
And listen, I think Jay-Z all around. 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't want that problem. Come and get. You don't want that. You don't want those problems. You don't want those. But I think
Dynasty.
And Dash.
Hey, Rudy Rush is on your IG mic.
Rudy, what's good?
It's not as hard.
No, what's funny is that all them songs that once again. That's all Dame Dash right there. That's all. See, you killing your own self. Jay. That's all them songs that you playing that are bubbling right now. Oh, you don't want DMX, Meth, Red, and you don't want that problem. All the songs you playing are Dame Dash era right there.
No, that was just the first 5 albums where Dame were part of it.
Yeah, all the songs that you playing right now, all the songs that I'm a hustler, baby. Oh, I just want you to know, like you better watch it. You better pre-plan your actions because you proving Mo's point and Shawnee's point on Dame Dash being as important as he was.
Yeah, that Jay-Z era, that when we were that rich rap that they came out with.
Yeah, who's rocking? Rockefeller.
You know how hard this went.
What'd you say?
Rockefeller. That's Rockefeller.
But who we rocking?
Whoa. That is Dame.
Of course I love you.
That's all Dame.
I love all of y'all.
That's all Rockefeller. That's all
Everything
Rockefeller.
is going to be Rockefeller because
No,
it's Jay. Every album.
No, move on. Go play the second song off American Gangster since you want to play. Play that. You don't want to do that, do you? You don't want to do that. That's all Rockefeller. Truth be told, the hardest songs Jay-Z ever did was Rockefeller.
Yeah.
The hardest songs he ever did was on
What album you said they had no hits? Which one did you say?
American Gangster. Don't play the first one. Don't play Toes, don't Cheers and all that. No, play track 3. Go to that one, homie. Go to that one.
He giving you tracks to go to.
Go ahead. Go with American Gangster. See how many songs that you gonna go to.
But you know Jay Black.
Keep
now he gonna simmer. He gonna simmer.
No, keep scrolling. I know. I got the album.
He gonna act like he can't find it.
Yeah, I can't find it right now.
I know you can. I know you can.
Act like he can't find it.
Mo, can you get on IG?
Yeah, sure can.
But you have the club.
Let me in the club. Let me in the club. I'll get back on.
We know Jay can't get on because he playing music on.
Yeah, no, Jay ain't doing that. Oh,
that's when he retired from Rockefeller. That's when he was going to retire from Rockefeller. That's when he was going to. That was the retirement.
Are you not entertained?
All that.
Is that not why you are here?
Is this not why you are here?
Stop playing with Hov. Y'all bugging.
We not saying we
every time.
We just said Hov was amazing. We all said Hov was amazing. All of us said Hov was amazing. All of us.
Yeah.
All of us. But play a song after Rockefeller.
I would love to sit down and be able to pick his brain.
Play a song after Rockefeller. Go ahead, Mom.
Or ask him to invest in Media Room 360. Be like, you want to own this? You want to buy this and blow it up and then sell it to the white folks?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
DJ.
Who's that? Who was he with on that?
Oh, I thought you said verses. I thought
no, do you know who's with on that? That's him and Kanye. That's him and Kanye. Whoa. Who's that? Who was he with? Hold on. Who was he with again? Who was he with on that? Oh, Kanye, yeah. He's a master businessman. He's a master businessman.
Oh, I need to have you know what?
Who's he with on that? Who's he with on that? Who's he with on that?
You said
Kanye. Oh, Kanye.
I just grabbed that album.
Wait a minute. You gotta say thank you to singing.
Oh, what up, Mama? Thank
you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. First off, none of us are not saying Jay-Z is amazing. Jay-Z is amazing. I just said Jay-Z killed.
You ain't taking nothing away from Jay-Z. But,
I said Jay-Z.
Jay Black needs to concede.
I said Jay-Z over the years is so amazing that he has so much that it's hard. Nobody can really compete with his career. I'm saying in the 90s, just on rap.
Yeah, run that back. But he
just on rap. LL. People are going to forget how hot LL was. They're going to forget how hot LL was before the beast of the internet, before the beast of being accepted on Billboard records and all that.
Niggas in Paris was our workout song.
Oh, no. That song is amazing. That's Kanye.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Okay.
Kanye is both of them.
That's Kanye producing. That's Kanye producing.
We
Let me tell you who Jay-Z. Hold on. Let me tell you who Jay-Z don't want to versus with. Kanye. Let me tell you who Jay don't want to versus with. You want to just play songs? You want to play? No, we'll get to the collaborations with Rihanna, Diamonds Are Forever, and we'll get to all that. We'll get to Carrie Hill. We won't even get into the hard song. We want to get into his album. Jay don't want a versus with Kanye West. Matter of fact, there are very few who want a versus with Kanye West. Kanye West got too many songs he produced and wrote.
Oh, now you done set the phone down. You're not gonna get on.
Look, he done set his phone down.
Well, the reality is, I'm Team Hov in any verses. I'm being honest. There's outside of a Michael Jackson, because that's just a whole different lane. Like I'm Team Hov when you talking about the hip hop aspect.
When you talking about hip hop, Team Hov lost to Nas straight up head to head.
Nas is not keeping up with Hov in the verse.
Nas killed him.
You want to talk about that?
Nas killed him. So let's see. And Jay-Z ever watches this? Jay-Z, we think you are probably the most amazing rapper historically.
You're taking nothing away from him.
It's just that Jay just gets annoying when he starts riding for dudes, and he's like Jay lost the battle with Nas.
Hit Jay on the IG.
And let's not talk about you from Philly. You are from Philly. Let's not talk about how he switched up his flow and he took a lot of stuff from Philly. So you're not giving a lot of credit to where credit is due. Jay Black.
We're not talking about the young Chris. We need to get young Chris on too.
But why not? But why not? That was an integral part of the change of his sound, the cadence, all of that. You can't swipe that away like it didn't happen.
And once again, I will repeat, Jay-Z's career probably is top 2 ever, and is still going. I was saying you have to take it in increments of when this stuff happened.
Right.
All this, and in verses, the verses is a very funny game.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe because you don't want LL's energy on that stage. You don't want Busta's. That's why nobody wants to do a versus with Busta.
Busta, I agree. Busta is definitely a problem. Yeah, Busta's a problem.
And you can play you can play Jay-Z songs all you want. When Ether comes on, the battle is over.
That shuts it down.
The battle is over.
It shut it down then, and it shuts it down now.
You can do allow me to reintroduce yourself. You can do the battle is over. When I kill you in Dane.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah, Jay.
One song don't win a whole verse.
And when he does, they shooting afterwards. Just go home. Just wrap it up. Just do the Vince Carter. Go home. When that shot goes off, they shooting. And that beat drop. And they start going Braveheart. After he does Ether, shut it down.
Jay Black, you was there. You was there for it all. So don't act like
Ether was fire. No, Ether was fire.
Okay. No.
The world is mine. Stop playing. A New York State of Mind. You do New York State of Mind. See, you from Philly. And I wish Dr. Smith was on. Some of y'all Philly cats don't understand. You do New York State of Mind in New York, in a theater, in Brooklyn, anywhere. New York State of Mind. Let me take Brooklyn back because we can't do the battle in Brooklyn because Brooklyn will go crazy. For Jay-Z, it won't even be a fair battle. You got to do it in Madison Square Garden. You can't do it in Brooklyn.
Neutral ground.
Have they announced any upcoming verses? We haven't heard anything. Any new ones are confirmed yet?
No, the Rakim and Karis one. I don't even know what they're gonna do.
I didn't even get to see that one.
Yeah. Look.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
No, that shit was fire. That was the best verses ever. Other than Snoop Dogg and DMX, that was the best one.
You think that was the best?
Yes.
I mean, outside of being a fan, like you think that was like the best show?
Well, how do you judge something outside of being a fan?
No, I mean like a super fan because I know that.
No, I thought Kane was amazing. I thought Karis one was amazing. I thought the fact that it was organized, they went song for song and they were going back and forth. The rest of the other, I don't know versus like other than Earth, Wind and Fire and the
Isley Brothers.
We ain't gonna talk about Ron Isley and his fur coat.
That's different.
Ron Isley look good. He
did. That's amazing. Yeah. Like I can't jump into that. That's a whole different.
That's the king of sugar daddy.
Yeah, I was like,
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Get it, Paw.
Yeah, Earth, Wind and Fire. They're amazing. Like they're like that's different. Like I think that should be in a different category. Like Stevie Wonder needs to do a versus against somebody. Who wants to play with him?
Who's going up against?
I have no clue.
Everybody go up against Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Luther, gone.
Mike nobody go up against Stevie Wonder.
Michael Jackson would have to be alive to go up against Stevie. He'd have to be alive.
Whitney gone.
And Whitney ain't got Stevie Wonder hits. Stevie Wonder just got too many. Like it just keeps going.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody in the industry like in that Pot that would be able to go up against Stevie?
I have no clue. Maybe it had to be like an Earth, Wind, and Fire or somebody like that. It would have to be a group that we not, because we'd have to be
everybody dead that could go up to against.
There's somebody older than us saying we should shut our asses up.
Yeah, right.
Y'all don't even know what y'all talking about.
Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know the 6th track on so and so album. Y'all don't know nothing.
There was on 8 track. There was on 8 track.
That Diana Ross and them.
Yeah, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all
don't know nothing about that.
I guess Diana Ross is still alive.
No, it's a different type of catalog though for Diana. Like Diana. No, I think I don't think I don't even
voice out of here. You don't keep a little.
Maybe Diana and Tina Turner.
No, Tina Turner probably choke you just for saying that. Do you hear my voice and do you hear her voice?
Yeah,
Tina she got enough hits. Tina Turner.
Tina Turner, yeah.
She got 20. Yes. She got 20.
What?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Maybe I'm just not familiar with 20.
No, you're not.
That's why people in our age range should not be allowed to talk about this. We shouldn't be allowed to talk about this.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Tina Turner got 20.
Tina got 20 hits with a dude punching her in her face while she was recording. Tina got enough hits to do verses while going through tragic domestic violence.
You think Ike ain't pumped at least 20 good hits out of her? You crazy.
What?
You crazy.
Rest his soul. Rest his soul.
I don't know. I need to say rest his soul. I don't know. But I wasn't there. I don't know what happened.
Ike coming from Mike. Mike is the one talking about he coming from
Ike
Mike,
is rolling over his grave right now. Like
what you mean we ain't got 20 hits? We ain't got 20 hits. We got more than 20 hits, Jay Black.
Tina was making hits.
Jay Black.
Tina was making hits and couldn't breathe at the same time. Goddamn, y'all saw when Ike went up in that damn thing and said, "What?"
He said he didn't do that.
Sang it like I wrote it. Sing it like I wrote
it. Shut your ass up, Ike. I know you passed away, but shut your ass up. You may not have choked her in that exact way, but stop playing, Ike. Like, stop playing.
Tina definitely got more than 20 hits, Jay Black.
I'm gonna look up a best of Tina.
Look at her catalog. Look at her catalog.
But Jay not gonna even recognize the songs. He's gonna be like, "What are these?"
If they went number one,
I think maybe if Aretha was alive, maybe her catalog, because her catalog is extensive. I didn't even know until recently that her catalog was that extensive.
Yeah, of course, her catalog.
You think Aretha and Tina?
Yeah, that would be more like it.
Yeah. I think that would be more on the even.
What love got to do with it? Got to do with it.
Don't forget about nothing.
What's love but a second-hand emotion?
And private dancer.
Private dancer.
I'll be your private dancer.
That broke barriers.
Dancer for money.
Do
but I guess for the current artists, nobody can rock with Beyonce though, right? She would be the clear. There's nobody current that could do a versus against Beyonce.
Once again, it's a vibe. Don't be sleeping on Rihanna. And don't be sleeping on Taylor Swift. Don't be sleeping on Taylor Swift, y'all. Y'all better stop playing with Taylor Swift.
You gonna go country?
Nah,
y'all better stop playing with that white girl.
I mean, I think nothing against Taylor Swift, but I just not no verses with Taylor Swift.
I was just kidding. No, I was kidding.
I would definitely say Rihanna could probably get in that on that list.
Man,
with Beyonce?
Yeah. Nah, I
think
that she got some joints that we really ain't give her credit for.
I mean, that's probably the closest.
I think we're missing somebody, y'all. I think we're really disrespecting people right now.
Or missing
like Alicia Keys, only person that I thought could come close.
Alicia Keys got a lot of songs. Alicia Keys got a lot of songs.
You saying that Beyonce just sang? You saying that Beyonce just sang? Not if she got up there dancing and doing a whole.
No, I'm just saying whatever. I mean, but when Alicia starts playing that piano, you can't play no instruments. Like I don't think it would be.
Beyonce can play.
And when I got a hotter song with my husband than you do with your husband. No, when I got a hotter song with your husband than you do with your own husband.
Oh man.
Alicia got a lot. I would still would guess I would lean to Beyonce. Yeah, I can't think of nobody.
I would put maybe Rihanna in. Well, I wouldn't even put Rihanna in.
No, I put Rihanna
together.
Afro Queen say song for song, she'd beat Beyonce. That's crazy. Okay, Afro.
Rihanna got a lot of songs that we forget about.
That we forget about. Yep.
I would still take Beyonce.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody getting beat up.
Nah.
Ain't nobody getting beat up. Like, y'all better stop thinking somebody about to.
Nah, I think that Rihanna could definitely hold her own if she was in the arena with her song for song.
I don't know.
See,
it
wouldn't be a TKO knockout, but I definitely
it would not.
I definitely think that she could hold her own though when it comes song from song.
Because when Beyonce does Crazy in Love and then she does Bitch Better Have My Money, there's gonna be a lot going on.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot.
Block. Yeah.
If Taylor Swift get on Kanye West, is gonna do
that. And then if Beyonce does to the left, Beyonce does Needed Me.
Nah, real time. And Marks, I'm so sorry. I have not gotten back to you going to the Potter's house. I really do want to go to the Potter's house.
You done told this man.
That is my bad. No, I've never been to the Potter's house. I want to go.
Never been to the Potter's house.
No, I never been. And I ain't want to.
Deacon there, right? Isn't Mark a deacon?
I think Mark's a deacon there. Because last time I went on StubHub, it was sold out, and I was like, damn.
But Mark can get you in the door.
Wait a minute.
But Mark can get me in there.
Mark can get you in the back.
And I do not want to go to the Potter's house and TD Jakes is not doing his sermon. I don't want
the fill-in pastor.
I don't want the fill-in from so and so. I want TD Jakes.
Go, Mike. When you gonna go? Me and the girls gonna come with you.
See, I gotta because now it's the holiday, so I'm leaving. I think I'm leaving Saturday, and then I'm gone for the month. But I do want to go.
The whole month.
Yeah.
The whole month.
You ain't got no
unless
shows?
They call me back, because I booked a bunch of shows on the East Coast, and I'm staying there because once you book them flights are expensive in November. They go they go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there going, I'm on Frontier.
Let me know.
No, I want to go.
Go with you. You ain't never been to the Potter's house.
So you been there?
Mm-hmm. I got married in the Potter's house.
Oh wow!
She did get married in the Potter's house. She did.
Yeah, the old building. Yeah, the old building. Yeah, I had my whole wedding there.
They charge you? They charge you money?
For the wedding, no. For the reception, yeah, but it wasn't a lot. I think I probably paid like $150. It wasn't much.
Then that damn sure ain't this Potter's house.
Yeah, it wasn't that much. It wasn't. Yeah, they didn't.
It was the Potter's cousin's house. That's
Action there. It wasn't the Potter's house. I've never been to the Potter's house. I never wanted to go. If I'm going to a show, I'll go to see Hov. Damn, Action. Wow, come on. Mark is rocking with us. Mark is
Action, you and the family. Why can't we all go to church? You skipped the golf course that day. Oh, Action wants me and you to go to the golf course with him. But it's getting cold.
All right. And get a couple stories with Mo.
All right. I need an inhale. 8:31. Well, 9:31 your time.
I got a lot going on this weekend.
Who got a lot going on?
I got a lot going on this week.
Where did that come from? How did we even get to you saying you got a lot going on?
Oh no, something just popped up on my screen. I'm like, damn, I got a lot going on.
Hey, I saw something, Mo, and did you do what we talked about?
What did you do?
So I was waiting on you. Okay. I did tell them
vagina enhancement. What y'all get? What y'all going to get?
I did tell him. I told the guys that we got some surprises in store for them. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait to see their faces when we blow it out the box.
Y'all getting butt implants? What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
But we had to wait. I definitely wasn't moving forward without you, Shawnee, and I'm so glad you're back.
Actually said that's stupid golf for church not gonna happen. Actually said give a damn about church. I got burpees to make.
What?
What the hell y'all got going on? Y'all adopting kids? We don't know about it. What y'all got?
No, we just got we
got a big surprise. We
got some big surprises for you. It's hard. First of all, it's hard to surprise Jay Black. it's hard to get an honest response out of J Black. So you literally got to really, really like. It's like I'm sticking it to the man, and J Black is the man. I'm sticking it to the man.
Am I gonna have to do more push-ups? Do I have to take my clothes off for this surprise? Or
well, you did say by the end of the month that you was gonna be,
yeah, but end of November.
Ready.
End of November.
Yeah, you might.
We're in November.
Okay, end of November.
Well, and then he might want to. You might want to for the final part of it. You
Yeah.
might want to lose a few
Iris?
pounds.
What up, Iris and Shawn Westbrook? What up?
Shawn Westbrook, what's good? What up, everybody? Yeah, there better be some chicks involved in this. All right, let's go ahead.
There are chicks involved.
There's chicks involved.
Yeah, but she said, but Shawnee got a devious laugh when she said this. So that means it's not exactly the way.
There's chicks involved, but Stacey will probably be involved too. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, I'm
excited. Go ahead, Mo. And you know what? We don't know if this is the truth. We don't know if it's factual. All we know is it could happen. It's called allegedly with Sexy Mo. You go ahead because we don't even know. We don't. Y'all, you go because I'm gonna inhale, but I don't want to take everybody off my. Well, not that many people mind you out, but still, I'm gonna keep y'all right there. But go ahead, start your story so don't get.
Well, so much has happened. We were out yesterday, but so many things have happened. We talked about DMX, and anytime somebody passes, rest in peace. Anytime somebody passes, we all had family members who are like, all right, where's my piece of the pie? And so now, we're delving into, now the services are over. We're dealing with the legal aspect and his, what he's left behind, his finances. And so according to my reports, about 15 of his kids, after everything is said and done, they're probably only going to get maybe $25,000, if that, a piece as inheritance. And, they're fighting over his assets. According to my sources, he didn't have a will. Mm-hmm. And so, his fiance, who he has a 5-year-old son with, she, basically put a petition in to, declare common law man and wife. And what I didn't know is that in some states, you have to claim it in another state or be recognized in another state in order for New York to recognize you, which I thought was crazy. But how yeah, much? Like the legal fees are mounting. They're probably going to only get, like, after everything is said and done, a mere $25,000 a piece. And
$25,000 for each kid.
It's like 15 kids, and they're basically saying because the legal fees are mounting, and his estate may have to pay over $500,000 in legal fees to settle the estate. They're saying that the estate is only worth $1 million.
So what about the money after that? The money that still comes in for album sales and things of that nature.
So his residual, I mean, you're talking about like his royalties and things like that. Well, I think that's where the fiance is coming in, trying to get that whole common law man and wife established.
Don't y'all hate this person? What y'all talking about?
Gonna have a hard time.
You're talking about DMX estate. So it looks like his kids only gonna get about $25K a piece. And the fiance trying to get down with the get down, but she ain't married, so I doubt if that's going to ever happen. But
well, she's trying to get a judge to establish. She did petition the court already. She's trying to get it established that she's his common law wife. That they were common law man and wife, but it's not that easy just to say, oh, we were living together for X amount of years, so I'm automatically his common law wife. It's not that easy.
Yo, rest in peace to DMX. DMX affected hip hop, and I'm a DMX fan for real. Mm-hmm. Did anybody think DMX had his business in order? Did anybody think this was not going to be the outcome? Like, you going to have to fight to figure out.
I think if they do the right thing with $25,000, they could, make that grow.
But I definitely did. I did think that he had a will. I was like, I know he has to have some type of will or some type of legal document stating something.
You got a will, Mo?
I do.
Shawn, you got a will?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jay, you got a will?
Yeah, my
kids gonna have a fight club. When I die, my kids gonna have a fight club to find out who getting their money, because I ain't got no will. Right?
Especially if you have a child who you're estranged from, you want to make sure that you leave him $1 so he can't contest the will. Like, so it's going to be a lot of holdups. It's going to be a lot of things. And if they get more attorney fees and legal bills, they're going to get less than that.
Less than that, yeah. I take
so
my
the longer they
and
hold this
keep
up
going.
in probate, the longer they hold this up in probate, the longer they have all of these petitions going into court to hold it up, the less money they're going to get. So they really probably need to work them out amongst themselves and say, look, let's have a meeting of the minds. We all want to walk away with a little something. Let's get this over with.
So I ain't even got health insurance. I just want to say this. It's gonna sound weird.
I can't believe that, Jay Black.
But I want to say I don't mean like I don't have life insurance. I got to get life insurance. Like I really got to get into it.
But I don't mean insurance.
Wow. Oh, my family has health insurance. I'm saying life
Jay
insurance.
Black doesn't.
Keep going. Now, what Mike's saying?
It's like it's not about me.
Mike is about to have an
epiphany.
About me. What?
It's not about me.
Okay. That's weird, Jay. Because I know he worked.
Right. So that's why
he don't want to pay for
he's
it.
lying. He has to have health insurance.
He don't want those deductions. He don't want them people taking their money out of his check.
Wow. Okay. There's not enough time in the show. I'm not
starting to go fund me. What happened to your ass, Jay Black? I'm just letting you know that right now.
I just know. And I don't care how this sounds. I'm just gonna say it then. How the hell did my grandfather leave me more in his will than DMX's kids are gonna get in their will?
Well, he has 15 kids divided amongst that. I mean,
he got 15.
He has 15 children. Now,
y'all shouldn't even show up to the will meeting. If you got 15 kids, why even show up? All you getting is Dave and Buster things and stuff like that.
That's to my point. That's to my point.
You get a power play card.
You have 15. You got 15 kids, and you have a fiance who is trying to stake her claim into this. And all y'all are doing is adding up more and more legal fees the longer y'all hold this up in probate court. Come together, figure out how much money is left on the table after y'all pay these lawyers, and look, secure the bag. Secure what's left of the bag.
DMX got 15 kids.
He got 15 kids.
15, yeah.
Yeah. His last one is 5. Exodus, right?
It's hard to
his last child is 5 years old. Exodus, the one that he has with the fiance.
It's hard to get people that are
to wear condoms,
addicted to drugs. No, that's addicted to drugs to do like the wheels and the life, because I tried to do that with one of my cousins, and I'm like, okay, and he is a crackhead, like for real, and he used heroin.
Actually, said like, number 15 is just getting an autograph seat.
That's it. And that's forged.
And I think that is why the fiance is trying to garnish the common law man and wife status, because she has to secure the bag for her child too. So
I gotta get life insurance. I got to. Flesh of my tan, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood.
Or if you don't want to do life insurance, because like the life insurance, are you getting the life insurance so your kids can have the money?
Yeah, just so the kids can have the money.
Okay.
Yeah, just so the kids can have the money, so that whatever.
And get your pre-needs, and then that way they won't take that money out, because the funeral home is gonna try to take your life insurance.
There's no funeral home. They're burning me up.
Your mama ain't letting you.
They still try to take your check. They still, because they gonna release it to the.
It's something called decent burial fee. So a certain amount of your life insurance policy does have to go to burying you, and then after that, the rest of it gets divvied up.
Unless you do your pre-needs. If you do the pre-needs, then they get the check.
Yeah, they light me up. We're not doing like a funeral home. I wish y'all would put me in a hot ass casket while I'm dead. I'm not even there. Like, you're not even gonna. There's some symbolism that people.
I'm gonna need you to put this in writing, because your mama ain't even.
My mom ain't gonna have nothing to say. I love my mom. Mom, I love you.
Miss Adorno.
Ain't none of them got nothing to say.
She already said that you're not burning. Or are you gonna have a funeral service?
No, just we're gonna go to the house. My ashes will already be there. Spend that $500, whatever it is, to burn me up, and put it in the little whatever the what's that thing called?
Urn.
Put it in the urn, and y'all chill. Y'all have a good time. Y'all eat food and crack jokes and say whatever you want. I'm gone, people. Like I want y'all to realize I'm dead. I'm not there.
So
and all y'all people saying like, yo, I know he's here. No, he's not.
I need you to put that in writing.
Yes.
I need you to put that in writing because yeah, your mama ain't going for that.
Yeah,
and Jay Black.
No, y'all need to go fund me to bury me. I'm telling y'all need to go fund. So make sure y'all support, help my wife, Lady Q, out. Unless the business take off, unless Woke Up Inspired take off. Yeah, you should need some help.
And when y'all doing the ceremony in my house or whoever's house, whoever decides to do it, and y'all be like, we know Mike's watching right now. Listen, people. I'm not going to be watching
up there in the big comedy show in the sky.
Do you think I have no responsibility? The last thing I'm gonna do is sit and watch y'all. Y'all go enjoy yourselves. I'm going to explore this thing called the afterlife. I'm sure there's a lot going on. Like I'm out.
He ready to get there.
I'm out.
One of our angels. You're not gonna be one of our angels, Mike.
That is what comes with the afterlife. If that's what comes with it. But listen, I always told people, people say when they die and they come back, they say they saw a light.
Mm-hmm.
They saw a light and then they didn't go to the light. If I see the light,
you going to the light?
I'm sprinting to the light. You hear me?
Go into the light.
I'm out.
Michael Shawn, go into the light.
You know how much stress life has? Listen, people, I love y'all. I love Stacey. I love my kids. I love y'all. I see a light. It could be a dim light. I'm out of here.
A flicker. It could be a flicker.
It could be a flicker.
It could be a flashlight.
It could be. Hold on, let me see.
It could be the light on your phone.
It could be anything. It could be
my wife keeps
like
saying. My wife, she keeps hounding me about life insurance. She legit.
Yes, Jay Black. Yes, because she's gonna be left here to take care of Buddy. And yes, you need to put some safety nets in so that they are comfortable.
Just wasting that money every month.
It's not a waste of money.
You're gonna have your wife driving Lyft and Uber like after you die.
With Buddy in the back seat, with Buddy in the front seat. Like, come on. What?
Go do a pre-needs then. And then that way it'll be paid for.
Jay Black, you're terrible. That's not a waste of money.
Jay said it's a waste of money.
Jay,
it is.
To set your family up.
To set your family up
is a waste of money.
To set your
Stay back like y'all.
Do you have getting nothing. You got a good 401k? You got a good 401k? You got money saved?
I did. I started that a couple years back. Not that long. I was late to that party. I was late. I didn't understand how they went with my money going somewhere else.
So there are other options for you, Jay Black, since you started late, and you need to get on it and talk to the business bully or talk to the financial rebel about that.
Have you been borrowing on the 401k? That's the question.
Have you been siphoning some of the money?
Yeah, I borrowed once. I did.
Okay.
That damn $4,000 mattress you got.
I should have did for that. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Maybe you ought to increase your percentage. Because do you do 7% in your company match?
I did 5%. I just moved up to 5%.
I knew it. I knew you weren't doing 7%.
I was actually I was doing 2%. And then I was like, well, let me see, because they 100% match up to 5%. Let me go and get this free.
Why?
Now that I understood it a little bit better, I was like, okay, I'll up it to 5%.
And they match that 100%?
100%, yeah.
So that's
they match it and you don't do it.
I didn't understand it, Mike. I was an
dollar for dollar.
That means
if I give you 500, you're gonna give me 500. I'm gonna have 1,000. And like that's a no-brainer.
I never understood that money there was really mine. It's like, well, if I wonder why can't I just take it? They said, well, it's tax penalties, and it's like, well, what? It's a setup, it's a scam, and that's why I said abort mission. But now that I fully understood it. And I had a better understanding. The financial, Rebel was explaining things separately to me, and that's when I went and upped it. So I did take some of that advice, and you really don't see the difference in that little percentage because it's pre-taxed. So it's not like it's after taxes. So
yeah, we know that.
People,
we know.
401k.
No, we know.
Oh, okay.
I think
I've educated people. Like, yeah, people take advantage of your 401k. Figure out what your company matches 100%.
No, you're late to the party, Jay Black. You just late to the party. Okay. That's all right. But it's fixable.
I'm living stress free now. So I don't know if y'all see this. My whole new mantra is stress free. I'm not worrying about nothing.
I would be stress free too if I was sleeping on a $4,000, $5,000 mattress.
Yeah,
up in that piece.
If you think I'm sending money to your Cash App or GoFundMe,
you would have to go fund my wife. You would have to help.
Now y'all got a $4,000 mattress. That's
you have to
pawn that $5,000.
You better pawn that mattress. You better you better take that mattress to the pawn shop. You better put that on eBay or something.
Used mattress for sale.
Yes, leaving my kids with advice. Actually, just advice at this stage. At this stage.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Well,
and then I did talk to a life insurance, and I noticed they under 200 pounds and over 200 pounds. You know, I be teetering 198 to 202. So I said, let me get back just under.
Just cut down to a half a pack of bacon a week, and you be all right.
Yeah, the more you weigh, the more it costs. I just found that out.
Your health risk.
Yeah.
So I said, let me get back to the 190s, and then I'll go take another look at it again. Because I'm like
3 summers ago, you was gonna pay double.
Yeah, I was 260. No, I was 260. I was 260 2 summers ago. Yeah.
He was husky.
No way.
He was husky.
Nah.
2 summers ago, you was husky, Spanky.
So I'm considering it. Like I said, literally, the wife complains literally at least once a week. She brings it up, make a big deal, and you know. So I'm a legit consider it. I really are.
Pluto, what up? I see Pluto on here. What's good? All right, how much time we got? You got another story?
Yeah, well, so speaking of death, you know, over the Halloween weekend, we definitely know that Alpo was murdered.
Who?
Alpo.
Paid in full.
Drug kingpin from New York. Turned alleged informant on a lot of other drug kingpins back in the day. And yes, the movie is loosely based off of some points in his life too. I think Cameron played him in Paid in Full. Yeah.
He played Alpo.
I believe so. Yeah. Cameron.
If we're clear that Cameron played Alpo and the other actor that played Richard Porter.
Yeah.
Can I just ask y'all this? All you rappers who are so anti-snitching, how can you be anti-snitching and then you cop a check to act in a movie for a personal snitch? Like, how can you portray a snitch and get paid to portray a snitch and promote his snitch activities, but you against snitching?
It's a check.
I don't get that. Like maybe my common sense 1 + 1 = 2. Okay. I was just wondering, I'm sure somebody has an excuse of like, how is it okay to be anti-snitching, but Jay-Z does the soundtrack to American Gangster that is about Frank Lucas, who at the end of the day snitches on everybody at the end of the movie.
It's a check.
Oh wow! So he was killed in a drive-by shooting as he sat in a 2017 Dodge Ram at 147th Street in Frederick Douglass.
I didn't know he made a video documenting how he killed his friend in the car.
Yes. You can go to YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. It's definitely up if you want to catch that. But it's crazy because you know people are mixed. Some people are saying that
Well, damn.
Yeah.
They shot him up.
So they shot him. He tried to drive off, and he ended up crashing his vehicle and dying.
So he did, and I thought he killed Rich Porter's son. Didn't he kill his friend's son also? Like I haven't seen.
I think that was like his nephew. I think it was his brother or his nephew. One or the other.
People were posting this almost like they were celebrating, yo. Like people were actually posting this in a weird, it was a weird way.
Back, of course, back in the 80s, they said that, he was a menace, back when especially when the crack era first hit, they said that, murder and mayhem, and that, it was more like karma than anything. But I don't wish death upon anybody because you can't come back from that.
I think Action just wished it on Tekashi. I don't know. He said, how they kill him? And Tekashi's still walking around.
Listen.
Well, dog, it took the movie, the actual things that happened were in the 80s. He didn't get killed till 2021. So Tekashi got a good 30 years of chilling. Like it takes a minute.
Yeah.
Not that I'm for it. I don't give a damn. I'll snitch on everybody.
Yeah, be clear, right? Yeah.
Be clear.
How get kicked out the club?
I don't know. I saw you pop off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always getting kicked out the club. But yeah, man. So he's definitely he's a culture icon.
I thought you were gonna say he's definitely dead.
Well, that too. But he's a culture icon, and of course, I know that this was breaking news, so to speak.
Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, everybody was talking. Right.
Killed.
Because of the manner that he was killed, it was just like, what? After all of this time, after everything has happened, now, and the irony of Halloween weekend, or whatnot.
All right. Well, I guess
rest in peace.
So, rest in peace.
I guess. I mean, there's certain people that died that you can there's certain people. But
whose phone is that?
I don't know.
That sound like a phone.
Oh, I'm like, what's going on?
That sounds like somebody was about like one of the ladies was gonna moan.
That sound like a.
But Jay, he had insurance. Oh, he had insurance.
So his kids are good. He had insurance.
We don't know.
No, his kids are absolutely fine. Like the funeral's taken care of.
I can't.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you somebody who's not fine. I told you I've been following Pooh Shiesty's trial. He changed his plea to guilty. And all of this is stemming from that 2020 incident where he allegedly him and a co-defendant shot and robbed two guys in Miami. And then when the cops rolled up on Pooh Shiesty's house, they found basically the money in the bag that was stolen from the guys, and the serial numbers matched. And really, they found out because he had it on Instagram. So they had all kinds of photos and footage. So he's changed his plea to guilty. So let's see, where that leads. And I'm pretty sure they're working out something with the prosecutor. But yeah.
Okay, so Alpo, Ashley got a comment with Alpo. She said he's been home since 2015.
Yes.
Could have been in protective custody in Maine. I don't want the Maine. Maine is lovely in the fall. But he did an interview with Queen's Flip, catch on YouTube. He said if they get him, it's supposed to happen. That's not how I live my life.
Get me, it's supposed to happen.
I will be in Maine. I'll be in Maine chilling.
And he actually got out early because technically he was supposed to be locked up for about, I think 30. He got 35 years originally, and he got out on early release. How, I don't know. But yeah.
No, but the actress said anyone named Pooh is not gonna do well in jail. The crazy thing is that Pooh Shiesty, the reason why he pled, I saw the lawyer on Vlad TV. The reason why he pled was because they was about to hit him with the boom bat. They was about to hit him with the 20. So they said the lawyer was like, looks like he could do 7 to 10. 7 to 10 years.
That's better. That's better than 20.
That's better than 20.
So he rolled the dice. He changed his plea. He took a plea deal.
Took a plea.
Because when they got you, they got you. The Alphabet Boys don't come unless they got you, and unless they got concrete evidence. You might as well give it up.
I don't get it though. If I plead guilty, you're gonna give me 7 to 10 years. But if I say I'm innocent, you're gonna give me 20. Just give me 7 to 10 years.
You
could face, because that's the maximum that the judge, when you go to sentencing, that's different. You can be found guilty of something, but when you go to sentencing, if they have worked out something with the prosecutor, of course, the judge will take that in consideration when he's doing the numbers, like the points, because everything is done on a point.
Is it worth rolling the dice over? Is it worth rolling the dice?
All you have to do is just be a rapper and just not be caught up in that.
Yeah, I mean, look at NBA YoungBoy. He's still sitting.
He just got out.
He
had to pay up $500,000 to get out. Just y'all gotta stop committing crime, y'all. Y'all gotta stop being affiliated with these guys.
We know Mike and we know friends on
the charges. But the charges are still there, and he facing some time.
I'm gonna put your house up for collateral.
I need Mike to sign his house over.
So they don't even do that. They don't even do that anymore, Jay Black. In some states, you can't even do that, and you have to have had the money sitting in your account for quite some time. You got to show where it came from. It's no more of that just signing over your mortgage, because they know you don't even own that shit anyway.
7 to 10, 3 to 5 with good behavior. Hey man, I can't do 7 days.
Minutes.
Facts.
It's up to a judge, like the judge that gave the killer cop of our black man the last time possible, the least time possible.
Least time. Yeah, because they have the judge can't go against the sentencing guidelines. That's one thing. So that's a big factor, because a lot of times people say, well, oh, why he only get this amount of time and somebody else did this and they got, less. Well, it's because of sentencing guidelines and where you are.
Got you. All right. Let's wrap it up, y'all. It's been good. All right, everybody. Ladies look nice. You look very nice today.
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so exciting, Shawnee.
I don't know what y'all talking about, but
this is going to be so exciting.
As long as I'm stress-free. Just stay
hopefully
stress-free.
I'll fix my screen so I won't look like I'm in a tanning salon tomorrow. I don't know. They had to switch my screen for this thing I did.
Yeah, on IG Live you don't look it, but on StreamYard you definitely look like
red light district.
You look like you're in the red light district.
I look like there should be a chick behind me.
You're like a prostitute gonna walk across the screen any moment.
Relax. Relax. Wait a second. So hopefully I gotta go to this whatever this thing is and see if I can fix the settings. But we did it because I was told I looked too white. And I did look blankly white.
Yeah.
But then now, but in the other thing that they did it looked right. Now here, this looks crazy. This is like I should have something going on right now.
Yeah, Tyler.
Like Sammy Sosa.
Real tough.
Try to get you to your summer color.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to fine tune that.
Yeah. Looks like something going on here for real. Jay Black didn't know. I'm glad you understand.
Oh,
all right,
Dave is behind. Yeah, Dave behind on the comments. It looks like.
All right.
Yeah.
We're done.
So we out.
See y'all tomorrow. It's good having Shawnee back. Shawnee got them shows out.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Shawnee gonna catch some post COVID D.
Yes. He gotta make up a long time. We gotta find that. We gotta find that crossing guard. He got, Hope he been doing this push up.
Shawnee giggling like she already got it planned out. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
She probably counted the days like, look, I'm 5 days post-COVID, post-negative test. Like, it's good. It's good money. Come on over.
Guys are dumb as that because guys would have still went over there and hit during COVID. They would have kept their mask on. They would have still went.
Nasty.
That's
great. No, but y'all risk your lives too. Y'all don't risk your lives too. Shut up.
I done some stuff, but I ain't risked my life for the D. That's for sure.
Yes, you did. Yes, you laid there next to him like, yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand. There's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. And you fight for everything in life. Your settings on your StreamYard and everything like that. Fight for your happiness and never let nobody take it from you. It's Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you